We got to play the Ravens next year. I ain't worried about it now. I know exactly how we're going to defend them. You see, and Eagles get it. Okay. And Nick Foles time. I got to talk more about Lamar later, but I can tell you right now, man, we can play with these people, man. They ain't all that. And I know we can play with it. We already proved we can play with a third string, broke down team. We know we can deal with the Seahawks. The Cowboys is like, we beat them in preseason. Hey, but it's a Nick Foles show. I can't wait to see this. This is going to be hilarious. Because are you going to trade Nick Foles if he goes out and wins the Super Bowl 2 times in a row? Or do I make Carson Wentz the backup? Go, Nick. Go, Nick. Go, Nick. Man, the Bears is going to be tough, though, man. You know. Do we have to play the Bears next year? I forgot about that. I didn't check the schedule out. Sound is off. We got no sound. Okay, guys. Working on it. All right, let me know when the sound is on. There they go. I'm telling you. Can you hear me now? I think you can, right? Look at Nick Foles doing his thing against the Bears. The dude trips. If he scores a touchdown in his first drive, I'm going to freak out. I mean, they already moved on the Bears easy as can be. Look at Foles calmly. Boom, dots that eye. Okay, we got sound. All right, thanks, Ron. Man, it's hilarious. And you notice how cool and calm Foles is? I mean, you got a doomsday defense coming at you at 100 miles an hour. Ertz just goes up and Nick just puts it right where it needs to be. I'm impressed. He's going to get a lot of trade offers. I mean, people are going to be going after Nick like crazy, man. I'm like Nelson, man. Where's the flag, man? He's all over me before the ball even got here. And this is Nick Foles. You know what? I think man, Nick could actually go mercenary and say, listen, you put me on you can keep your starting quarterback, whomever he is. Just call me in December, and let me get a few games under my belt, and let's go to the Super Bowl. Oh, I know where Nick could end up. Belichick could pick him up. Yeah. Just think, Mack could have been a 49er. Could have been. That close. Oh, man. This game is kind of intense, and even though it ain't our game, I feel like I'm a Nick fan all of a sudden. Not all of a sudden, I'm just amazed at what he did last year. Especially, Nick again lets it go. It's just as easy as that. Eagles at the 20. You know, Alshon Jeffrey has no ability to separate. He has absolutely no speed. And this is why Carson Wentz really couldn't use him like Nick Foles. I think it takes, it's all about power with Jeffrey. He just goes up and gets it. And it takes a while for him to develop his route. Nick patiently waits and just throws it up and let him alley-oop it, basically. Opening drive, 7th play. Oh! Didn't fool nobody, though. Sproles ain't going out. I didn't fool anybody. They executed nicely, though. I just didn't. Bears were watching, man. They seen that play on tape. Man. And we got in this game anyway. You got to. Are any Bears people here? I know, right? Sebastian DeBress, Max is getting locked. Hey, in the last two games, I got to tell you, I'm starting to think offensive linemen are either be getting better technique or somebody's coaching things differently. See? Max still got contained. So what do you do in the draft now? I mean, I still want an edge rusher. And there's several out there, and not necessarily, you know what, I got to tell you, though, we'll talk about it after this, later on when we talk 49er football. But, man, I'm telling you right now, it just may be, we might be picking up Quinnen Williams. Because Solomon T may not be what they thought, but Quinnen looks like he's that and a bag of chips. Foles going down. That wasn't Mack. Leonard Floyd, who I wanted 2 years ago. Floyd came in the draft, what, 2 years ago, 3 years? And you know who's like Leonard Floyd? There's another guy in the draft coming out that's like Leonard Floyd. What's that number? He's behind Cleveland Farrell. These guys with great hands, great feet, that have this way of getting around and into the quarterback. So Philly has to settle for a field goal. He's got to make it first, and he did. Philly draws first blood. And, you know, the Bears have no real offense. They got Trubisky out there sort of negotiating and game managing, but the run game is the thing. And Rudy, man, I'm telling you, Rudy's got a new name. Rams run the NFC West and Super Bowl bound. He wishes. Hey, Rudy, man, keep fantasizing, man. And Garoppolo just pulled a hammy getting off the couch watching the playoffs. But he wasn't watching the Rams, was he? Rudy, one and done. One and done. You guys would have been out yesterday had you played. Y'all ain't all that. And easy to beat. And what you gonna do next year? You ain't got no draft. And the guy can sue sucks. You got one dude on your defensive line. And if he gets hurt, you're done. You guys can't stop the run. And Jared Goff freaks out when he's under pressure. We watched that. He's going to freak out next week. Keep dreaming, son. Same old sorry-ass Rams. Oh. And book what? Rudy, hey, somebody take some bets, Rudy. I can't bet no more. Take his money. Greg's for 2 years. Jimmy G had to go 5 of those. So, said, well, you know, Josh Allen, I got a feeling the reports just aren't high on Josh enough. I'm wondering if the 49ers will look at, but you know what, the 49ers make their own judgments on these things? Like they did last year with McGlinchey. Maybe they go after Josh Allen, but there's other guys that fit the defensive end edge better. Allen's more of an outside linebacker. If anybody needs to draft him, it's the Rams, who don't have an outside linebacker. Not really. I know, DeMille. Can we please stay away from Alabama players in the draft? Any school, but yeah. Hey, DeMille, I didn't think Quinnen Williams. I didn't think he was in the mix. I kept going down through draft, mock after mock after mock, because it's already assumed that the Cardinals are going to go ahead and they're going to take Nick to bookend him with Chandler Jones, which makes sense to me. But the pass rush in Arizona ain't hurting. So that's why I'm kind of surprised. I don't know. But Quinnen is definitely all over our mock. But then these mocks, this is early, though. Could change. We'll see. Okay, here they come, man. Them hard-running Bears. Man. Either one of these teams will beat the Rams as well. I'd rather the team come from this division, but my understanding is, let's see, if the Eagles win, the Cowboys are on their way to play the Rams, which is fine. Cowboys got a rugged defense. That's all you need to have to beat the 49 Rams. So I got to figure any one of these teams, because Blondie doesn't have Cooper Kupp. That's all it takes to beat the Rams right now. Hell, we would have beat them. I'm telling you right now. We don't give them 21 points to start the game. That game's a different game. You and I both know that. So these teams definitely can beat the Rams. Any one of them. Would have lost yesterday. They played. I wish they'd have played today. All right. Chicago's running. Hey, you know what? Graham is. Hey, 2-4. How many Grahams they got on this team? Where's 5-5? He may be back in the mix, fam. I'm telling you, man. Keep an eye on Graham. And 49ers pick up Graham, but Graham's 31. See, last year I think the 49ers were serious about him. I'm not sure if they're going to be serious about him this week, but he's out there. Let's watch him in action today and make some assessments on whether or not Graham, if they can fix that in free agency, what is it? Hey, is Graham? Oh, I see 55 now. Man, if Graham has a good game, boy, look. Fletcher Cox, man. Can you imagine trying to? They got Cody Whitehair. You know what? Trubisky's having shot, but Trubisky had about 3 passes over 11 yards in the last 4 weeks, 4 weeks into the season. So he's not the kind of guy that's going to be blasting that ball downfield. It's all about the run game. But keep your eyes on Brandon Graham. That could be our boy. The Eagles may want to part with him. Michael Bennett got played. Michael Bennett must be slowing down, man. You couldn't run that play on Michael Bennett 2 years ago. Mike, you better put some sleeves on that shirt, man. You look bad on that play. This is... Brandon in on the tackle. I like to think of him as a 49er already. He looked good in red and gold. Man. Because no matter what, you got to fix that defensive line, fam. We need one more person. And Quinnen in the middle along next to DeForest Buckner could be exciting. There's other... I was looking at the guy from Louisiana Tech. He is out of control. You know, he's got really mixed reviews on him, though. Some people hate him. Some people love him. I don't understand, though. Oh! A lot of movement going on here today. A lot of movement. Defenses are getting picked. Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah, because Fletcher's got to be double-teamed. See, that's what I want to see with the 49ers. I want to see, they're already double-teaming Defoe. But what if they couldn't? Or even if they're going to double-team Defoe, will somebody please make the play? Oh, well, this is going to be a hard, blue-collar, Midwest America football game. I'm talking defense. There you go. That's smart. Just reroute. Instead of taking Cox out, just reroute him. Send him in another direction. Instead of stop him head on, get your butt beat out. 2nd and 10. Can the Bears do it? No! Trubisky can throw that away, I know. I'm looking at the best defense then. Whichever defense is best, play the Rams. So I can laugh and say things like, set your horn butt down. Fletcher Cox, man. Game changer. Whew. Then even the field goal range. So that shows the Eagles' defense, man. They're looking like a lot like they did last year. Oh! Damn, almost picked. All right, Eagles is the team we want. You know what? And I knew Chicago wasn't ready. I'm telling you right now. And also, the playoffs ain't for kids. Lamar Jackson's got a lot to learn. And first of all, he's got to develop some quarterback skills. Oh, that was close. Because running ain't gonna do it no more in the NFL. You got to be able to scare people with the passing game. But you know, he probably did learn a lot this year, so he'd probably be better off next year anyway. Strange. Yeah. Oh! Holding. And somebody got roughed. Face mask. Which one would it be? That's the talking over. Everybody's got to argue. You can feel he didn't see. This guy didn't even say anything. What's he coming over to the conversation for? Offsides. Why is the referee standing on the sidelines with a coat on and a hood? I just recognize that face. That's a ref. Of course, it is cold. So I don't even know how the refs deal with it. Well, I guess they run around a lot, though. What does that help? Hey, Chicago, man up. You get your 5 yards, go for that first down. This is so fun about watching the playoffs this time of year. We can sit back, relax, and heckle. Yes, we ain't in it. Hey, last year, though. Next year, we'll be under the spotlight. And, man, I'm telling you, right, it's the pressure cooker. It's really, man. Somebody compared Josh Allen to Khalil Mack. Are you serious, Jeff? I don't know about all that. Oh. Wait a minute. I thought LA, what are you talking about? Didn't Chicago beat you in LA? As I remember? And held you to 6 points? That wasn't in Chicago. Pretty sure it wasn't. As a matter of fact, Jeff Tan said Vic Fangio about to call Casino Blitz, bring the house for a safety. Yeah. Derek Dawes, I thought Jackson was meant to be a game-changing quarterback. I know, Lamar needs more experience, and he has a real passing game, does he? Lamar, he takes one look down the field. If his receiver's open, he goes. Otherwise, Lamar's on his horse. That could be stopped, and the San Diego, the Chargers pretty much did do that. John Dell at BS, Deshaun Watson is trash. Colin Kaepernick was already the Super Bowl his second year. Watson had a defense but choked. Yeah. Though, both Deshaun and Lamar, they gotta work on a little bit. Because like Russell Wilson could take off and run you to death too, but Russell Wilson could kill you with his passing ability too. You gotta have both abilities. First, you need to be able to pass and hit targets and read defenses. If you do have the ability to run, now it becomes an asset. But if you can mainly run and not pass, it's going to kick your ass. So, yeah, I saw that a lot. Against Watson, too, they got him. But he looked better last year. Deshaun was passing out of the pocket last year, and damn good. So I don't know what happened to him this year. He should have done better. Christian Siri thoughts on Solid finally found a position for him. I think he will have a breakout season next year. Christian C, I hope so, because I'm pulling for Solomon Thomas. I feel bad about what happened to his family. He needs to get a little more time, I guess. So, we'll see. Solomon Thomas, because from what I read, it's not like they want to continue. They may not want to continue to wait for him to develop. Either that or they're going to rotate. They're going to make Solomon Thomas challenge if they do pick up Quinnen. And the 49ers could go a whole other way. They could go for a right tackle or another tackle. Because Joe Staley probably is down to his last 2 seasons max. So you don't want to wait until the last minute to get that tackle because McGlinchey's going to go right over there and take over into a seamless segue and make that left side tough. Now, what if they can find another McGlinchey? Keep your eyes on Notre Dame. If they don't have somebody this year, they will next year. Rams, you can't even get involved in this conversation now. You don't have no draft picks. Well, you got number whatever. You guys are so doomed, it's funny. You got one window, and this year is it. And if you don't get out, you just blew it. Oh, God. Yeah, Rod makes a good point, though. Lamar Jackson, I wonder, but Watson's offensive line was killing him. Last year, he was able to escape it, but I think they told him to probably settle down on. Look at Chicago. You don't want to be on the 1 yard line. Eagles, if I was you, I'd kick that ball out of there right now. That's 4th down anyway. Man, Chicago's got great field position, but Trubisky ain't going to do nothing. Well, that Chicago. Oh, man. Look at Trevathan. Oh, man. See, I wish our guys could work out this offseason. Send all our defensive linemen to work out with the Bears. I want the weight room. I want everything they do. Every last Bear is still out there. Would they have 1 or 2 injuries this year? And wasn't serious? They just stayed tough. Actually, we didn't have that many injuries on the defensive line, did we? Now that I think about it, we didn't have any injuries on the defensive line. It was the secondary that got killed and the offense. Right? Ooh, Ian Sharp believes the Ravens will draft the quarterback because the word is they're going to send Flacco on his way. They're going to either trade Flacco if they could get anybody to take, or they're going to give him his release. Flacco. The guy that everybody in the Baltimore area kept asking every reporter, is Joe Flacco a franchise quarterback? Nobody would ever answer the question. Hey, Derek, okay, good question. Will the 49ers retire Staley's number? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Because Joe made All-Pro how many times? Pro Bowl how many times? Lamar Jackson, we figured out next season, size of RG3. Lamar got figured out this season, today. Yeah, keep that delusional state of mind there, Rudy. I like it, man. It's going to be fun to watch you crumble. Hey, Diggs, what's up, fam? He says, I wish our 49ers. Yeah, I know, right? 49ers, you know what, though? 49ers, I really saw something in the last few weeks in the 49ers. Like I say, 1 or 2 players to be replaced, and that defense is ready. Guaranteed. 1 or 2 players. I'm not sure who'd be replaced, though. Because if the thought is, if they pick up Quinnen Williams and put him next to DeForest Buckner, you let Solomon T play on certain downs. I need somebody who can set the edge, though. There's several guys, and they come on. Oh, man. You know what, though? Armstead still sets the edge very well. It's going to be a strategic pull, whatever they do. And you're right, AB. I'm an asshole. You might be right. You know, AB pissed off everybody in Pittsburgh. I had no idea. They told the truth about the whole thing. AB was out there throwing footballs at Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger was retaliated by, I ain't got to throw the ball to him. Ooh. One of the best wide receivers of all time getting treated like, what's his fault too? I mean, Trubisky, man, he ain't. But I was wrong. Antonio Brown may get traded. I thought, because they've got to figure out Le'Veon Bell, that dead money everybody's worried about, and I thought about $21 million. They have a way they can maneuver. Le'Veon Bell is going to lift up $14 million. They're going to redo Roethlisberger's contract to minimize the damage. They ain't worried about that $21 million. Trubisky's at the 50-yard line. He don't get 3 points out of this. He's as bad as I thought he was. Howard, man. Hey, where's that other little dude who just works us to death? Man. Fun watching teams this year. You know they're going to be able to. Do we have to play Chicago again next year? Man. And if we do, make them come to San Francisco. They came to They came to Santa Clara this year, didn't they? And we should have won. I mean, all them games we should have won, you figure out next year, huh? It's all about progress, all about reps. Damn, that was almost picked. I am worried about Jimmy G's reps, though. He didn't get enough reps in this season to make him a little more fluent in what they're doing. But he did get to sit back and watch what's going on the whole time. That may be enough. Because there's a lot to learn in that offense. So, we'll see. Of course, Jimmy's just, it's him to be a badass. So I ain't worried about it. Once he gets it, the rest of the NFC, especially the West, can forget it. It's over. Oh! The Bears keep putting the Eagles in bad field position. They did it again. There are some concerns, though, about having Nick Bosa and Chandler Jones coming at you at opposite ends. That is something I'm concerned with, though. You know what, though? When you got speed like the 49ers will, they can come off that edge as fast as they want to. It's too late. As I say, as soon as Jimmy G gets depth in this offense, he's got one of the quickest releases in the NFL. We got some of the quickest receivers in the NFL. It's a combination that, don't worry about the edge rushers. Also the offensive line. I suspect after his second year, they'll be better than they were last year, and they weren't bad last year. And with offensive lines, that's the way it goes. Time together is what it's all about. Continuity, knowing the guy next to you and what he's going to do. That's what makes for a solid offensive line. So, you know. I sat you agree with that. I'm telling you, man. Good night. This is Clemson defensive end Cleveland Farrell says he can be what Aldon Smith should. I know Cleveland's an Aldon Smith fan. I checked that out. And do you know Cleveland is only a step slower than Nick Bosa? Somebody tried to tell me that Cleveland was too slow. Cleveland could still be in the mix. Cleveland is number 3 behind another dude that I never heard of, which I found interesting. Because I says, who the hell is this guy? And why does nobody never talk about him? So I'm a little confused. Who is? Because, and there's a lot of edge rushers that are really fast. That guy, Jachai Polite, he's only 6'2", but he weighs 260. But they said he moves at 260. As a matter of fact, the dude runs a 4.8, 260 pounds, 6'2". he could sneak up under an offensive lineman kind of quick. Montez Sweat, 6'6", but he's light. He's a first or second round pick. You pick him up in the second round, Cleveland runs a 4.77. 6'6", 6'5", 265. That's the ultimate DE outside linebacker. But who is Rashawn Gary? Okay, back to the game. Man, here come the Eagles, man. Yeah, Eagles got to get in this hole, man. You know what? This is playing Chicago's game right here. Keeping them where they can't. But Nick remains calm because Nick's been here before. Nick's seen the likes of Belichick's defense. The Bears cannot scare him. I like to have drama. I mean, Nick, I've become a fan since last year. The dude is strange. He can't play in September, October, or November. But look out in December. Nick finds his target. He moves out of the pocket. He looks for an opening. He's got nothing. The Bears defense is looking invincible, Nick. Khalil Mack breathing down the neck. He can feel his hot breath. Nick, what are you going to do? You guys should run that play with a wide receiver. He pitches back to somebody, wide receiver, and Nick goes out for a pass. I want to see that again. What is Carson Wentz talking about over there, man? Probably talking about how cold it is. Carson, man, you came from Dakota. You went to school in a place where the beef is dying on the hoof. There's no way you're cold out there. Take the jacket off. 3rd and 9. Oh, that's a strange play to call. Whoa, it's going to work. Oh, damn. Sproles was 1 inch from a first down, and they stopped his little ass. Wait a minute, wait, whoa. Whoa! First down. Sproles got to that hole. See, speed kills. This is why I love speed. Boom, that hole was 3 inches. Yeah, he was across the line. I see it now. Nick Foles got out of that. You guys made a mistake now. You gave Nick operating room. Oh! Man, y'all don't run, man. Nick, you got to run to get a passing game going, though. 96, man. How much do you weigh? That dude didn't miss no beans and cornbread, did he? Damn. Oh. Is that Hicks? That's it. Man, is that dude who kept batting down Nick Mullen's passes? Ho. Sproles drops back. He's looking for a target. He's got one. First down. Alshon J. Alshon's talking major smack after the catch. Chicago who? They can't deal with me. I'm Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon, I can't believe you came out of sick bay just in time to play. Alshon Jeffrey's got the NFL figured out. You know what you do? You have your first 2 years. You show everybody you're invincible. And then for the rest of your career, you come up hurt. In the first 2 or 3 weeks, take off maybe 5 or 6 weeks, get paid, come back in, talk about, I'm ready to go, coach. I'm feeling good. You know, if Alshon Jeffrey, what you do is you put a cam in his house and see what he's doing around the house. Then you determine whether or not he's playing games. I think Jeffrey doesn't like to play except for the money games, which I don't blame him. Yeah, I know Ian Sharp's got, everybody's got Rudy figured out. He operates under different names. Problem is he always includes Rams in the title. And he's always talking the same major silly stuff. He tries to convince us of things that are obviously not true. I mean clearly not true, as if we were going to buy it or we were going to be affected by it. Rudy, we're not affected by the nonsense that you're throwing. We think it's comical. I just like to attack it because it's so silly. You got no money, and your team, you don't have Cooper Kupp. you're going to lose next year. You're going to lose this next week. You only need to miss 2 elements, whereas we miss 5 and 6 elements, but we still compete. Oh, hey, you know what, John? Even Nick Foles looks bad against the Chicago Bears defense. They don't let you score much on them. That's true. There's another reason why I know the Rams ain't going anywhere. They'll never get a chance to have the Saints crucify them twice in 1 year because they ain't going to get that far. And Richie, right, you're right. Nick Foles isn't looking that bad. Trubisky looks worse. I mean, Trubisky looks like he's out of his element. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the worst quarterbacks in the playoffs this year, think about it. Lamar Jackson, who just got excused. Deshaun Watson, who just got excused. Mitchell Trubisky. If Mitchell Trubisky doesn't have that defense, he gets excused today. They might win this game. You know what's going to be the real test? The All-Pro. All right? I can't wait to see what – I suspect that he's not going to – he's not going to freak out. One thing I know about the Chiefs quarterback now I forgot his name. Anyway, he's been around this element all his life because of his father, right? So I don't know that he's going to be bothered by the big spotlight. We'll see. J.D. Watsonville, hey, what's up, J.D.? J.D. comes from Mexico. Catch it. How did Jeffrey get that wide open? Alshon, they ain't taking you seriously. You can take that. You can do this all day then. See, Nick still remains calm. He knows he's got this. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes is not going to be bothered by the big light. As I say, his father had him around this all the time. This it's not going to change his game or his attitude. Look at Nick looking off that's what, did you see Nick look off the safety? The safety thought he's coming his way. Oh. Screwed up that time. That's gone. Roquan Smith. How many people wanted Roquan Smith in the draft? Shoot. We had either you wanted Roquan Smith. What's the dude's name that went over to the Buffalo Bills? It's either Roquan or that dude. Ref, did anybody touch Roquan when he went down? He touched him. Yeah. Roquan Smith was the only guy I'd ever heard of that had some, in his contract, he made him promise that he would not have to pay fines for helmet contact. I couldn't stop laughing. I said, Roquan is the first guy to have that put in his contract. I'm not paying no fines for helmet contact. In other words, Roquan does not want to be charged with excessive roughness because he's just a rough football player. Yeah, right, Rod? Roquan and the Fangio's a healthy Navarro Bowman 2.0. Ain't that the truth? See, the thing is about the Bears, as our boy Branham, the thing is about the Bears, I think, Eagles may have scored all the points they're going to need. Chicago can't score against the Eagles. Look at this. Look at the Eagles. Look at that defense, man. They got this game plan down. And Mitchell ain't going to go downfield. Mitchell never goes downfield. Watch him go downfield now just because I said that. Here he goes. Throw the ball, Nick. No, he won't go downfield, though. Oh! Mitchell Trubisky is like, remember that year that everybody got on Blaine Gabbert? Blaine Gabbert was Mr. Check down, 5, 10-yard passes. Mitchell Trubisky's the same thing. Mitch looks downfield. I don't know why he's looking down there. And then he looks for the closest guy he can find. Boy, I'm glad we did not. I used to like Mitchell Trubisky. I said, coming out of North Carolina, I said, man, Mitchell Trubisky might be the best thing in college. We could pick him up, but we won't. We never take a quarterback in the first round. Thank God we didn't. That's another short pass. Well, Mitchell will be good for the West Coast offense, though, right? Mitch! And wasn't Mitch having psychological issues a few weeks ago? I remember his coach had to keep telling him, Mitch, because Mitchell Trubisky was down on himself. He thought he should be doing more for the team, and he's right. $15-yard penalty. Michael Bennett, what did you do? What did he do? Look at Kyle Long started it. See, that's what you can't. Oh! Yeah, the under the hand shut. See, that's what happened last week. Had Joshua Garnett retaliated on Aaron Donald, that's exactly what happens. The guy who starts it, they never flag him. That's a longer pass. The guy who starts it never gets it. The referee will stand there and watch the guy who started just beat a man up. The minute the guy fights back, flag. Look at Trubisky. It was an accident. Don't get excited. Mitch, that is the prettiest play Mitchell made all year. Even the Eagles don't believe it. Mitch thought he was Jimmy G on that shot. He went sidearm. Mitch, cut it out. You know you can't do that. That's what I was saying earlier. The coach is trying to tell Mitchell, stay within yourself and do what you do. Everybody else will take care of their own jobs. It's not your responsibility to feel obligated to take all the response for losing a game or not doing well. Yeah, but Coach Willie scored 8 points. That's all we needed. We won 8-0. I mean, Mitch, can you imagine everybody you know, especially if Mitch was my boy. I mean, if I knew Mitch, I'd say, Mitch, you guys scored 17 points. You know, when are you guys going to start scoring points? I mean, Mitch, your stats look like ass. If it wasn't for your defense, you guys would be losing every week. Well, look, Michael Bennett's pissed. But, you know, Long could have let him go after. I mean, you shoved him all the way across the field. Okay, he's out of the play. The play's over. Let go. It ain't going to make no difference. The Bears might get 3 points out of this. Cohen is the one that scares me. Boy, that dude, man. 5'6". Cohen is 5'6". How much does he weigh? He can't weigh more than 180 pounds. But that dude is a freak. Tariq just made 23, too. Man. Dude can stop on a dime. I mean, him and Darren Sproles, man, they could Mitchell Trubisky steps back, fires. He's got a man open. But it goes nowhere. Picked up, 5 yards, maybe? And there's a comparison. Sproles versus Cohen. 5'6", 190. Boy, Tariq weighs 181. Tariq is brave. He is light. Light. Damn, I didn't know Darren was 35. Darren says I had to come back this year because they won a Super Bowl last year without me. I got to be here for this one. God. Hey, come on, Mitchell T. What? They're going to pressure Mitch. Get out of there. And see, this is what Trubisky can do. He can run. Pulled up lame. Yeah. Vader, I know, man. Kyle went for Fangio first, remember? Chicago got mad, started talking about pulling league rules on him for tampering. 3-4 defense does work with certain personnel. I mean, that's like any defense. Any defense will work with certain personnel. The 3-4 looks devastating today, though, don't it? I got my boy Leonard over there on the outside. Khalil on the other. Tied it up. 3 up. Seth Montgomery said, my granddaughter, Ganaya, am I pronouncing that right? Ganaya said hi. Hi, Ganaya. You a 49er fan, huh? Seth. All right, Seth. All right. Ganaya, we're going to win next year, baby girl. Tell you right now, the mediocrity has ended. All we got to do, stay healthy. That's all it's going to take. Even if we don't draft anybody, even if we don't get one free agent, health would be supreme. Just give me back my guys. That's all I ask. I am certain that we could have won way more games this year if I just had Jimmy and Derek alone. Because I already seen what Matt Breda can do. And George Kittle is an all-pro. My defense got a little better toward the end of the year. They was a little bit suspect early on. God. I think the secondary, you know what, though? Here's the nice thing about it. Now, Richard Sherman has a year off that Achilles. That Achilles is not going to be an issue next year. Look for Richard Sherman to return to form, as we know. He takes good care of himself, so he'll be in shape. Now, the other side of the field, I'm still talking to Kello, man. I'm telling you. I know. I got a feeling about Kello. That last few weeks, Kello was coming on. Tavares, so I don't know. Well, I think we'll be fine. The safety spot, boy, I don't even ask you about the safety. I have no idea. We got 15 dudes going for the safety spot, man. I don't know who's going to win. Ah, man. Yeah, Cubs on the board. What did Mr. Fang say? Jeff Taryn, he says, can you shout out JD in Mexico somewhere? JD is in Mexico? Hey, JD! Hey, JD, hey, get on the chat, JD. I know you got your phone. And Slack says, as we can all say defense wins. Yes. So everyone's saying offense, RD1 needs a reality check about our team. That's why I keep telling Big Show, man. Oh, that ankle got, you know what? He could have took the knee doing that too. So I keep saying, man, you don't need to add a lot of offensive weapons. And I'm not sure that Antonio Brown is even necessary. He'd be a plus, but he's going to cost a fortune. Is he really necessary to play a fortune? Because, see, I'd rather play D Ford and Brandon Graham and take care of that edge. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, would be more important because you're not going to stop Kyle Shanahan from scoring. I don't care who's out there. We already seen he took a quarterback like Nick Mullins, who's better than I thought. But the thing is, Nick Mullins was like the third string coming off the practice squad, and now he got one of the best starts in NFL history for a rookie. So what does that tell you about Kyle Shanahan? See, that's why I don't know that we need to be stacking up on offense. Hey, J.D. Wattsville High School said, I'm not from Mexico, I'm just here on vacation. But that doesn't stop me from talking to you. Oh, there's J.D. Hey, Jeff Terry. Hey, J.D. It is, I forget, J.D. Watsonville. It's we call him J.D. Because said J.D. Watsonville. Oh, and then Deshaun Davis. Hey. Thanks, man. I can thank the Bryant family for getting that, man, because it's hard to find these jackets, man. Thanks, man. I always wanted to be one, but my mom would never get me one of those. Those are classics. I was going to laugh. She said, but my mom is a Cowboys fan. Wouldn't allow me to walk around the house with it. Yeah, you know what? Everybody's got a family. I mean, I got a Chiefs fam. I got a member of my family, the Chiefs, the Raiders, Chiefs, Raiders. There's no Cowboys. I got lots of Rams. Rams fans from way back, though, when it was in L.A. Because I got a large contingent of family in L.A., right? So, Derek, I know, man, because Mitchell is comical, man. And Nick, look at Nick. I mean, Nick is freaking the booth out. I mean, Nick got hurt. Oh, that's right. Nick got hurt, last week, 2 weeks ago? And there he is out there again. 1st and 10, big Nicky Foles. Because, people in Philadelphia, man, they ain't going to put up with nothing better than a Super Bowl. You ever watch that fool EDP on YouTube? My boy EDP. Dude has me in tears, man. He cannot tolerate the Eagles messing up. I mean, he goes off. I mean, he actually has fits. My God. So the Eagles lose this game. Check him out. Boy, it's going to be funny. Here comes D. Sproles. There goes D. Sproles. See, them dudes, you can tell the Chicago defensive stuff. That lateral pursuit is just vicious. You cannot run around the edges. Boy. Oh, boy. It was my boy Leonard Floyd. But that dude. Damn, I want Leonard Floyd, man. That highlight reel, I saw him in college, and the dude's just a machine. 3rd and 6. Nick Foles backs up. He finds his target. He's going downfield. Oh, Nicky Foles. He hits Golden Tate. Tate shook up on the play. He's getting up woozy. Tate says, I'm okay. Tate, you got to go over to the blue tent, man. I looked like concussion to me. Oh, the bear is down in pain. See, that's what separates the wide receivers. This is what I'm wondering about Dante. Can Dante make this kind of play and survive? This is one of the reasons. Oh! And then hit him again, right? This is why I worry about Dante. He's got to get beefed up. So even if he does, he will be confident enough to take that shot across the middle. Because that's no man's. The ref can throw a flag all he wants to about unsportsmanlike contact, unsportsmanlike contact, hit on a defenseless receiver. But as you're laying there in a heap, hearing that sound, if you ever played, you know about that sound, right? You see, you know that if you can take that, because that leaves it resonates in your mind. You start to hear footsteps and see ghosts. See, I think Dante's been rung up a few times. That's why during preseason, Dante would have nothing to do with hits. I seen him pull up on plays, but I was worried that was the way he played. Now, he went ahead and committed during the season on a few plays, but look what happened. He missed weeks. Dante, man, you got to put some signs, bruh. Oh, and work that midsection, man. You got to build that core. And you do some heavy squats and deadlifts. Dante, talking to you. You need to weigh about 15 more pounds. It's an NFL, man. You cannot run around weighing 190 pounds. It's really funny, though. Right now, everybody's talking about Antonio Brown, right? What ends up happening, though, all the talk is about that. We still end up with OBJ. Can you see the hair wars? OBJ and Dante? The thought of that makes me laugh so funny. Oh, man. Stone Cold for that. Jimmy's contract was front heavy. His cap hit next year's $19 million. So yeah, I said, one thing about Parag Marathe, he's not going to get. You're not going to get a contract that's going to handcuff the team. That's why I know Pierre Garçon and some of these other guys that the 49ers might be thinking about unloading. It's not going to hurt them. Yeah, I'm an asshole. Golden is golden, period. Game for Life, Dolphins fan, and hey, Game for Life, what's up? What's up? You take good care of Frankie for us, man. Here we go. More Nick Foles. They can't get no running game going, though. Remember how we used to, when back when Harbaugh was running the 49ers, every time I heard the word Darren Sproles, I got freaked out, man. The dude was just terrible back then. It's like he put butter on his uniform. He was, not only was he quick and evasive, he was slippery. Oh, my God. He slowed down now, though, ain't he? 35 years old, it's about time. Nick calmly breaks back. He lets it go. Another INT for Nicky Sproles. An ill-advised throw. Ill-advised throw. Nick Mullins did that a few times, too. As you're going down, the only person I've seen get away with that is Jimmy G. See, you can't put enough juice on it. Aguilar was not even clear, Nick. Funny. Nick shakes it off, though. Hey, I'm just the backup anyway. I'm leaving soon. I wonder if Foles' mentality is thinking like, what's he, Neanderthal, man? It's that Cro-Magnum. Anyway, is Nick thinking, no, he's got to be thinking about upping his stock so somebody will take him. Because if I'm Jacksonville, I'm all over Nick Sproles, okay? Who else? That really is that, if they keep their same quarterback, can be guaranteed they're not going anywhere. The Jaguars should definitely be trying to get Nick Sproles. Arizona should consider getting Nick Sproles at least to back up things. Who else? Really had a hard time last year with a bad quarterback that should have done better. I think Josh Allen in Buffalo might be a mistake. Yeah. Who else? But Nick Sproles, and I got a feeling he's still going to win this game somehow. The dude is too cool, man. And Chicago can't mount no offense. So, and Rich, right now, that was a dumb pass. That's how you lose. Rich, I know that was old Nick Foles on that one. Yeah. Big Hack, another pick. Big Show, poor Eagles. And that Travis Kelce commercial and the hamburger at McDonald's is hilarious. I bet you know who probably does celebrate? Can you see George Kittle? And there's a highlight film of him going on in the public area. I can see George now. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? You see that? And the dude standing next to him. Hey, ain't that you? You know it was. Look at that. I'm telling you right now, man, it's my time. And by the way, Travis Kelce should not have gotten, Travis is my boy, but he should not have gotten all pro over me. I beat him. George ain't got, man, George is my kind of dude, man. I can hang out with George, man. That dude kills me. And I would enjoy watching the WWE. A lot of people do not like to watch WWE. I think it's some of the best entertainment in the world, right next to the 49ers, of course. Look at this. Nothing. Eagles just eating them up. Eagles have the ball back. It's, damn, we're at the half already? This game has been 5 minutes left till a half. The Eagles get the ball back before the half. Yeah, Nick, you can't do that, man. And that ball hung up in the air a long time. Oh, he got the hand. He hit that hand. That might have took a little velocity off of that ball. That ball might have carried a little further. It still wasn't a good shot, though. And Mitchell Trubisky throws, and he's got nothing but picked off. Oh! Oh! Don't pose for the picture. Oh, God, I hate the picture pose. You know, boy, look at it. That's the way. You see how he played off, fam? That's all they're trying to get the 49ers to do. But we don't have anybody like Maddox in that kind of quickness. Play off, play off, play off, jump the friggin' route. Don't just stand there. No, he's not going to get that. Oh, it's completely out of bounds. Ball's coming back. Yeah. That's the way you play. That's the way you play that position. You know, you can play physical all the way down the field. You can get up close. But the chances of you getting smoked up close are greater than if you play off the ball. You got two options. He makes a move, hit him, and you close the gap as quick as you can. But you're keeping everything in front of you. If the quarterback screws up and you're out of his eye range, or he makes a judgment call and thinks that you can't get it, now you jump the route. He won't do it again all game long, as per Richard Sherman. But the thing is, you could get a pick. This is what they've been trying to teach in San Francisco, and our guys can't do it. Tavarius Moore has the kind of speed, and I think the instincts. He could get it real soon, too. As I said, Akello was starting to get better. I know, but I did see some things that made me think, maybe. He just needs a little more. Maybe he just needs a few more reps and a little more time. So, yeah. Did I call Nick Foles and Darren Foles? They're interchangeable names, you know. A Gamer for Life 07 says Brock Osweiler is good. The only thing is, Brock is good for what? And CJ is better than Ryan T. Ryan T. Who's Ryan T? And Sensei Cortez says, I like Darren Foles better. And Cardino's like, I'm a little late, Ronbo, but where do you think Cool Joe Flacco ends up next season? Oh! Joe could end up in Jacksonville. Somebody's going to end up in Jacksonville. Yeah. It's still 3rd and 9. Mitchell Trubisky, man, keep throwing that ball, man, because you are just really questionable. I don't know, Coach. I don't know, Ref. When he had the ball, he didn't have control, but right here he's got the ball. Oh, that's right. If he'd have dropped his knee down or his foot down. You got to learn that toe drag swag, baby boy. Yeah, hey, Devontae Maddox is quick. He will jump your shit. Man. And you know Trubisky's going to be gun shy. Throw that ball, Mitchell. Mitchell goes long. Oh, he's out of bounds. Allen Robinson, you went to the wrong team, man, because you ain't going to get no shots downfield too many times. Robinson damn near got him, though. Yeah, Matt, that's where Maddox is at a disadvantage. But he's still, I like Maddox, so look how he plays that ball. Nice. Maddox is, I've had a thing about little cornerbacks. But that little cornerback's a badass. Big Show says it'll be Ellie in Jacksonville. Oh, Eli. You know what, though? If you're Jacksonville, look at Darren. What is that throwing on the ground? If you're Jacksonville, though, Eli Manning is, well, you know, Jacksonville's a veteran team that they pretty much got all the pieces. I tell you what, Big Show, anybody that wants Leonard Fournette can get him this summer, too. Leonard Fournette has torn his ass in Jacksonville. He was having way too much fun during a losing game, and apparently the Jaguars didn't think that was funny. So they're looking to move him. It's funny how many guys get moved this year because they won't behave. Oh man, look at it. Oh, Flacco may be going to Denver. I forgot about Denver. But is Case Keenum in trouble in Denver already? Or do they blame the coach on that? Interesting. Boy, Hicks, look at Hicks. Hicks got 14 dudes trying to stop him. Even the Eagles are trying to help the Bears stop Hicks. It doesn't help. I mean, even the Bears are trying to help the Eagles stop Hicks. Hicks and Fletcher Cox. But everybody better be glad they ain't on the same team. Where's the flag, ref? That was holding. Nick, you got to find somebody else besides your wife. You got to find another. And Nick, you got to find somebody else besides your running back. Vic Fangio. Nick, I suggest you go down outside. There he is. Go to Jeffrey. And Fangio already called Jeffrey's number. I know that's where you're going. As long as they keep Hicks up off you, man. Fool me. That was a good idea. Because everybody, I mean, that was an empty space except for one guy to beat. Nick, I don't know, man. I'm kind of shocked, Nick. There are a lot of problems out there. Yeah. Bend but don't break. Boy, this game is going to be 7-3. Somebody's going to eventually score a touchdown. 10-3. The key, man. Oh! Because Hicks is so strong. Hicks lifts a man's arm up. He don't swat it down. He just say, move your arm out the way. Hicks is a monster, man. and there's nothing you can do. Hicks just takes your arm and moves it. You can't get it down again. That's a strong man. Hell. Treating grown men like children. Man. Mitchell, that's all you got. 5-yard passes. You can't beat you are not going to beat this team like that. Of course, Mitchell says, oh, it's 3-3, almost at the half. This is terrible. There's way too much defense in this game. I mean, ain't no offense. But this is how you win a championship. But I'm still, man, it's kind of hard to watch. And what for? He says, got to call you out for yesterday. No true, no fine Niner fan wish for the Cowgirls to win. Ever. I don't give a damn what the situation is. You have them just that much closer to the Super Bowl. You know what, though? The Cowboys ain't going nowhere. See these teams on the field right now? The Cowboys can't beat either one of them. See, I just want somebody, whoever won that game, the way they got it set up, I just want, either team would have been fine with me. I just want whoever wins that game to show me that they can play some defense, because the Rams, that's all you got to do to beat the Rams, is play a little defense. See, because as I said, the Rams don't have Cooper Kupp, and apparently that makes a lot of difference, more than I even imagined, with all the wide receivers they got that are pretty good. And all you got to do is get past it. The offensive line is starting to get a little weaker than it was, say, last year this time. So that's why I said all I want is a monstrous defense to come in there and beat up on Jared Goff and Todd Gurley. Gurley's been out for a couple of weeks. He's got some kind of little knee thing going on. I suspect Todd will be, he'll probably play for the first quarter for a little bit, and then you'll see him limp off the field, and that'll be the end of the Rams season. See what I'm saying? So there is, believe me when I tell you, there is absolutely zero love for the Cowboys. I am nowhere near a Cowboy-loving dude. I want to use them, though, because I do not like the Rams either. But the Cowboys ain't going nowhere. They cannot beat New Orleans. They can't beat Chicago. They certainly can't beat the Eagles. So you see, this is why I ain't worried about them boys. But I can use them for this. You see, you use one of your enemies to beat up on the other one. It's something like our foreign policy. We use rebels to beat up on governments. We don't like either one of them, but we want the rebels to win. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's using evil to defeat evil. Oh, good. If 49ers for life believes Case Keenum ain't in no trouble. Yeah, I know, right? I got a feeling Case Keenum returns. So Flacco probably won't be over there. And Christian C., what do you think is most likely to come? Is that Earl or AB? Somebody jumped. No flag on that play? Yeah, I saw that. Eagles, that's encroachment. But the Eagles will turn that down. They got a first down. They don't need it. Maybe they're going to attack. Yeah. So, I would be interested to see how the 49ers offense would change with AB. Now, you have a threat. Wow. Jimmy G and AB, that would be hysterical. They'd have to get rid of two guys, though, because that's salary cap, just to make room for AB, right? So you get rid of Malcolm Smith and Earl Mitchell, because as far as I'm concerned, it is way past time for DJ Jones to get his time. And you got Sheldon Day to back him up. Don't need Earl Mitchell. Now, I wonder if DJ Jones, you know how Earl Mitchell's come in on them goal line stands and Earl Mitchell be running the point? Shoot, DJ Jones, I think, is heavier than Earl Mitchell. DJ could be that dude. Did that ever work with Earl Mitchell? I think maybe once or twice. Oh, look at Mitchell. Mitchell's showing out now, boy. Isn't that 2 or 3 receptions in a row? Chicago's getting heated up in 1 minute and 16 to go. Yeah, hey, Mitch, yeah. Try not to take the first read every time. Oh! Mitch, I told you to take the first read. They were waiting on you. And you stared your receiver down. Mitchell, next year you'll be better. Yeah, that's all it took. defensive players will leap on that in a heartbeat, and they did. Lucky to get picked off. All right, it's 3rd and 3. It continues to be 3rd and 3. 4th and 3, should I say. Ain't no running, ain't no passing in this game. This is what you call classic defense. Ain't nobody giving up shit. Flags work, though. 15 yards. Only 5. And, and these are the kind of teams that Kansas City can't do a thing with. Or the Rams, for that matter. High-scoring teams, they get their ass kicked by these guys. Both of them. See, and they wonder why Michael Bennett gets mad. The dude is like picking on Michael Bennett, trying to get him to get mad so he can get another flag. Well, that's what you're supposed to do, though. If you got a guy out there with a bad temper, then continue to make him mad. Hey, remember what we said about Robinson last year? Robinson chose to go to Chicago. I think he had some other options, right? Everybody says, oh, Robinson's going to be sorry now, man. It's cold as hell in Chicago, man. That knee is going to act up on him every day. Guess not. You know, let's take injections, though, too. Oh! Look at Mitchell. No, it ain't. Max, you got lucky on that one, buddy. Oh, it's LeBlanc. And, man, them dudes are the same size. Look at LeBlanc and Maddox. Can you tell the difference? Wow. Only thing that's different is the numbers. They're exactly the same size. They wear the same hair. That is funny. Oh, pull it out. There you go. I like that kind of aggressive defense. That's the kind of defense you want from our guys, and we can't get it. See, that's why I say, blame the coaches. Damn, them players out there are doing like they're doing their job. That's how you do it. And it would have been nice if it didn't fumble. He did have that ball long to have a fumble. Derek says you'd rather have CJ than Cousins. I don't know if I can go that far. I mean, Cousins, he ain't worth what he's getting paid, but he's a little better than CJ. You know what though? CJ may be just a project that takes a little longer to develop. CJ could be just raising hell next year. But CJ's, because he's got a good arm, actually. But CJ's got to learn to process faster. You don't have all day to sit in that pocket. I mean, granted, he could take some terrible whoopings, but I don't want to take whoopings. Get rid of the ball. T12, we get Quentin Williams out of the draft. KJ Wright from the Seahawks. Earl Thomas, Dante Fowler. Noah Fant, tight end, 2nd round from the Hawkeyes. And in the draft, get Golden Tate. And get Golden Tate and ODB from the Giants. Boy, that's a lot of work. Are we going to get all that from the ODB? OBJ, I guess. Uh-oh. Did somebody throw a flag on that play? Nobody recovered the ball anyway. Then what is the point of arguing? Oh, I know what they mean now. Hey, dude, you better, if that ball comes out, you better get up and go get on it. Wait, that is a fumble. Okay, it's the official's fault. Why don't you go get that? Well, it's too late. LeBlanc should have thought about that. Branham was in the area. Or Graham was in the area. Yeah. Hey, how do you make this call? Wow. Because if that's a fumble, that ball's got to go back to Chicago. Nobody recovered it. There's nobody to give it to. Chicago has to have the ball. Of course they know what's going to happen. That's a fumble, and you should have picked the ball up. Oh, my God. Talk about a bad choker. You better learn to fall on that ball from now on, I guess. Because the official ain't going to tell you to get on it. You didn't hear a whistle, did you? They did hear a whistle. You know what? That place should go right back to where it was and just redo it. Redo that play, ref. Yeah. Yeah, put that ball back, because you know what? That's the right thing to do. Don't give them that play down there. And still, the officials were Nah, that's right. Do it over. But actually, it is again. This is up there with remember, was that year before last, the Raiders? Was that in Mexico, the Raiders were playing? And the official that they got in the booth now, he comes out with that card and measures the distance between the ball and the first down marker and didn't make it. Was this something to Tory? Oh, man, boy, that'd have been me. If that had been the 49ers, I'd have been pissed. Oh, I'd have been livid. He took a card out there. That is not standard procedure. Measured the card and didn't touch the card. This is not a first down. Picked up the change. Oh, man. Ron, so is anybody that can't see at least NFL and that? Yeah, anybody that can't see at least NFL and NBA isn't fixed, is just blind. And now they got a team going to be, oh, okay. Mitchell Trubisky, they missed him. Oh. Oh, Trey, you had Mitchell dead meat, and now they're going to get 3 points. Eagles cornerbacks, man, them boys is quick. And he's so busy trying to run, he can't catch the ball. You got to catch the ball, fellas. You got to catch the ball first. Some of you guys out there running without catching the ball, it doesn't work like that. 9 seconds. I guess you guys going to try one more play? Because you could go in the locker room 6-3. Come on. Feeling good about Trubisky limping off the field. He's okay. He ain't getting nothing done. They got 3 points. And good luck with keeping Foles quiet for 2 quarters or the whole game. Damn, he did all that running and there's still 3 seconds left on the clock. So they're still going to go up 6-3. You would think. Unless he pulls a Jankowski and my leg, and misses the field goal. Jankowski's not fooling me. He screwed that up. You notice his leg didn't go out until after he kicked it. It's the fact, did they mess that up? It's the fact they didn't know what to do. This is the thing, you know. Nobody covered it because it was a rule of incomplete catch. And that's why the refs were responsible for that. The ref was over there waving his arms, which that automatically signals the play dead. So if I'm the cornerback for Philadelphia, I'm not going to act any further on this play. So it is the ref's fault. Good call. Red zone 4, gutsy call. Let's just go ahead and make a play. It's just like a punt. You know, you got to take a risk on certain things. I got to wash this hat. Why am I itching? Now, here we go. And look at the ref's arms. The ref signals it's done. So nobody moves. So it's his fault. All right. If the official's not doing that, then maybe the guy jumps on the ball. And 6-3, Chicago. Well, you only going to win by 6-3. That game was, you know, it's kind of for a defensive game, it was kind of exciting. Just from a defensive standpoint, watching two teams and refuse to let the other one score. So the Eagles' defense is back. It had left for a little while. Okay. So anyway, what's we got here? Lineman. That game, I don't know. I hope it gets better in the second half. Big boss man, what's up? He says, I think the Eagles have the best chance to beat the Rams. No doubt about that. Because the Rams defense allows for a lot of points, and they allow the run. This is why either the Hawks or the Cowboys, I should think, because the Rams don't stop the run. I mean, when you look at Alfred Morris, just ran like crazy on the Rams that way. I mean, come on. And I know everybody say, well, the Rams, they don't have, they got the first seed locked up. They didn't need to play the 49ers. See, I'm sick of hearing that, all right? If they'd have lost that game, you'd taken any chance of losing that game. If they were that concerned, they wouldn't have played them in the first place, right? So that's why the Rams, Rams ain't going nowhere. That defense ain't locked down. Paid all that money, that defense is still a suspect. Tyler, you know what? That's a good question, Tyler. You know, my thing is, between this, I don't really have a real favorite. I like Nick Foles, I think, Tyler. I think that's my thing with this. The Bears can win this game, I won't be hurt, put it that way. I just think Nick Foles is an amazing individual. Here's a guy that comes in at the end of the season, and all of a sudden he just plays this outrageous football. This is the only thing I'm amused by, right? Oh, God. Hey, is the conversation going on about Kendrick Bourne? Big Show, I'm still serious, man. You cannot take that away from him. He did what he did with what he had. He didn't get that many shots. He didn't get that many opportunities, and he still led the team in receiving. That requires some respect. I want my jersey show. So 49ers for Life feels Nick Foles is going to go off in the next half. Daniel says, as much as I hate saying this, Rudy is right. If the Bears win, I can see Trubisky doing anything in that game, and plus I don't think they could catch the Rams off guard in that game. Thing is, Daddy-O, yeah, right. You got to score some points, and Mitchell's not going to do that. So I kind of agree with that. You got to have some offense. See, whereas I know the Eagles will. They made a few mistakes, but the Bears defense and Rams defense is not alike. T12W, maybe we trade with Jacksonville, swap first-round picks, trade them to the Jets or pick for their first-round pick and Jalen Ramsey. Draft Devin White with our first grab, Noah Font. Hey, here's the thing. Do you get Devin White? Should you get what you need in free agency? That could be an option. Yeah. Okay. Richie Wright. Oh, that's okay. All right, TJ, the game irritating. It's a good thing Mitch has a spell where the defense can't catch INTs. They've had 2 or 3, haven't they? CJ, Ray Lewis killed 2 people. Randy Moss should have retired with a ring instead. CJ, I don't get it. What does that got to do? Creole St. Croix says, oh, is that our same guy? Man, that must be a Kansas City Chiefs fan? We broke your quarterback. He ain't been the same since. He hasn't played since. Dan Andre, it's Drew Brees' year, probably. Some people are arguing that Drew Brees should be the MVP. But Drew Brees did not get the All-Pro nod. They gave it to Mrs. Mahomes' baby boy. And for that, Nick Foles, we already went to this part. Well, okay, I can't get to the ones on top. Gamer for Life. So I agree, Daniel, that would be a matchup. Daniel believes I want to see the Chargers and Rivers in the Super Bowl, but I just have a hard time trusting him. Damian Lee trades CJ to Dallas for a 6th-rounder. Hey, who is the backup quarterback in Dallas? Oh, now we got to. Oh, man, look at Mahomes. Oh, no, he didn't. That's trick. They photoshopped that. Did you see Patrick looking straight over to the other side of the field? He hit a target without looking. He does do some freaky things, so I ain't lying, man. Patrick Mahomes is kind of, in 2 or 3 seasons, he might be, they need a defense in Kansas City, though. They got to get a defense. They're going to continue to get beat. Jen, get an edge in the agency and Devin White in the draft. I miss a playmaker, linebacker like Willis. You know what? Keep an eye, though, on Fred Warner. Aries Niners still think the Super Bowl will be KC versus the Saints. You still got to get past the Patriots, and the Patriots, man, they just seem to know how to handle this time of year. I'd be scared to bet on that, though. John Delva, once Rams and Cowgirls are out, I'll be happy. High five. Oh, yeah. 10 up. Man. Daniel Andre, this year is a Drew Brees year. I've been saying that for the longest, probably. Mr. Frank, don't give him no sympathy. All right. Let me go get some of the ones I missed. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? Phillip Rivers, he wouldn't it be surprised the way they handled, the defense was on it today. The way they handled Baltimore, maybe. I wouldn't bet on it, though. What's the running back's name? He came back and did a pretty good job, though. So, Anyway, our concern is the draft Who are we going to pick up? That is just, every time I look at that, I keep thinking, man, nice. Availability for certain people is going to be tough. And the free agency situation, most of these guys, they're not going anywhere. I mean, Earl Thomas' safety. I mean, here's a guy on his way to the Pro Bowl, to the Hall of Fame. His price tag is likely to be, his price tag is going to be, they believe it's going to be far less he'll get on the open market. If he does hit free agency, though, he'll be in high demand. Even despite his injury, he had a 90-plus grade before going on IR. So he's still the same Earl Thomas, right? DeMarcus Lawrence, Cowboys asked Lawrence to prove in 2018, and he did just that. Lawrence earned an 89.5 grade this season after career year in 2017. He's one-year wonder at this point. After Olivier Verdier got a monstrous deal for less production, odds are Lawrence breaks the bank. I don't know. It's going to be kind of worrisome, fam. But we got to get somebody. We got to spend some of that money. They say if you got a bank full, you're probably not going anywhere because you're not spending any money. I don't know if they should spend all the money though, because we still got players we got to pay. I said Gabbert for I would like to see Rivers or Brees get a ring. Brees has already got one ring though. Rivers doesn't. And Foles, I've already said, will end up in Jacksonville. And here we go. Okay, I'm going to ask him, if AB comes to the Niners, he's going to be a Bourne Brown combo. Kendrick's going to have to give up his 84, isn't he? Can you imagine? They're not going to make him take another number. Jimmy G sitting down is better than Mitchell Trubisky. You're joking because I want to see the Bears win. They could, Tyler, actually. Unless, I don't know, it's kind of a strange game. Game for life, don't worry about the Rams. They're not going anywhere. I'm going to ask if the Pats are done. Some team called the Dolphins beat them. True, but it's one of those matchup problems. The Patriots do have a problem with Miami for some strange reason. It's hard to understand. It's like Miami's the Patriots' kryptonite. They can beat anybody but the Dolphins. Niners Life says Nick Foles has something special. He's like Nick Mullins in a way, just poised. Ron Jeremy's here. Trubisky is Blake Bortles 2.0. You know what? There's some truth to that. There is. Daniel Andre, Trevor, I'm agreeing with you there. Saints versus Chargers. Brees gets the second ring. And Gabbert for life. I agree, Jay, that would be a matchup. Wouldn't it? Drew Brees versus Rivers. Brees and Rivers, Super Bowl. That would be like, that's actually what you should expect. Because the youngsters, man, Lamar left today. I don't know. Kansas City's got something about them. They get snake bit in the playoffs. Have they made it out of the first round? They have made it out of the first round a couple of times, haven't they? But they're always out before it's too late. Trevor Mike says Trubisky is Brian Hoyer 2.0. Rob Owens, we want Taco Bell 3, nacho cheese burritos, only $1.99 for a limited time only. Thanks for sharing, Rob Owens, buddy. Daniel says, I want to see the Chargers and Rivers in the Super Bowl. And a lot of people want that, huh? And David Lee trade CJ to Dallas, so we had that one already. Transvesky? Now that's funny. Kofefe Kove, Foles, why are your eyes so blue and what? Kofefe's fallen in love with Nick Foles. And I would ask those the second half Eagles take it over. I think so. I really do. Yeah. All right, we're back in action. Kickoff's up. Here come the Bears. And there go the Bears. Down we go. Short of the 20-yard line. No one to take a knee. Mitchell Trubisky. Mitchell Trubisky's like psychologist. He's always got a whisper in his ear. That's what you ever see him? He's got Mitchell up close and he's whispering in his ear, Mitchell, you're a good quarterback. Don't let anybody tell you different. You're a good quarterback. Listen to me. A good quarterback. You can do this. Meanwhile, Mitchell's out there not sure of anything. He does look insecure, doesn't he? He really does. He doesn't feel like the success of this team has anything to do with him. And he's right. So you can develop a complex like that. What they get done, it has usually nothing to do with Mitch. I mean, they put Mitchell Trubisky in fine field position how many times? About 3 times already. And Mitch is out there damn near throwing INTs. So he's got to be scared now. This ain't going to work. No, it did work. Taylor Gabriel's got some speed. I thought we were going to get Taylor Gabriel, too. I thought it was a no-brainer, man. But we already got, I guess, since we don't get Gabriel, because we already got a similar person in Marquise Goodwin, so why did they pick up Gabriel, I guess? Boy, these guys be moving, though, man. Get a relay race with Taylor Gabriel, Tyreek Hill, Marquise. There's another guy, too. Oh, get that kid named, what's his name, Ford, out of Cincinnati. You guys already ran that play and it didn't work. You'll get somebody hurt doing that. I can't believe you ran that play again in the same day. Michael Bennett, did you foul out of the game, Mike? Oh, man. Man. Nigel Bradley, I haven't heard much about him. I did hear something about him. What year is he in? 2nd and 10. Mitchell Trubisky steps back. His regular check down. And it goes, oh, they missed the tackle. They missed the tackle. Eagles. See, it's all about, Mitch is all about get the ball to the sideline as quick as you can. They got no offense to speak of. If the Bears lose this game, there's going to be a lot of complaints from the Chicago fans. Trubisky either open up the playbook or get another quarterback and do something. But this is terrible. Yeah. And they're trying to defend what Mitchell's doing out there. Well, it worked that time. Howard does this every play. Howard, you do that every play. You get up, you get mad because you thought you broke one. Don't do that. Either make the play or not. But don't get up and act like you could have made it. They grabbed your ass. Oh, he saw all that daylight. Okay, I can see your page. Oh, that's too bad. Who grabbed him? Oh, man, that should have been enough to bring you down, though. And it's fun to watch Mitchell now. Mitchell drops back. He looks to that sideline. And this time they ground him into meat down into the ground. I know, Vader, I've always asked this question. Those are Michael Bennett's shoulder pads. I don't know why he does that. I've always been amused by that. I mean, I thought that was maybe there was no uniforms left in Seattle, and They only had medium or small. He went to Chicago and had his shirts tailored like that. You know what? Maybe he needs more arm freedom or something. Maybe he feels like it cuts down on his movement. Man, ain't nothing happening there. Still more defense. And Trubisky's really boring. 3rd and 6. All right, Bennett and his sleeves are back out on the field. 3rd and 6, Mitch. Throw the ball downfield. We're looking to be entertained. No, there he goes. He's on his run. Oh! He throws it up for grabs. No, he just throws it out of the way. 4th down, Mitch. Another 30 and gone. You got 1 first down in that series, didn't you? Oh, they were ready for Trubisky to run. If he can't run, he's not as effective. They said it. Good plan. Eagles are losing those 6-3. You guys aren't any better. Let's see some offense. You're making people weak here with this. Do they score on this one or what? No, I don't think so. Not even field goal range. Wouldn't it be awful if this game was won 6-3? But as I say, either one of them can beat the Rams. I'm okay with that. Trevor Marks or Jimmy G versus Mahomes. I can see that being the future. I can see that pretty easily, actually. Because you figure, let's see, who else is up and coming? Yeah. Man, who could it be? In NFC, it's not going to be the Vikings because Cousins is going to end up losing that job. Who else? I know about the Rams. I don't see the Rams being a threat after this year, and mainly because they're building their team in a way where it's only going to be strong for a little while. You got to come up with draft picks. You got to build your team. You got to have youngsters that are growing up and going into the system and getting good. You got a bunch of mercenaries. They're going to check out. Talib is going to have to retire soon, probably within the next year or so. Ndamukong Suh is useless already. They'll have Gurley at golf. Wide receivers, I think they got a couple of mercenaries there as well. So, they're not building a team. They're just sort of trying to bring guys in to help us win now. So I'm not looking toward them. So you look, the Hawks are kind of interesting. The Hawks are building. You know what? It's going to be the Hawks, and let's see what the Cardinals do next year. The Cardinals need a little more offensive juice, and it's going to be a change of philosophy as far as their offense goes. That defense is going to be – if they get Nick on one side and Chandler on the other one, that is going to be interesting. Because that means they're going to be pretty smothered, because their interior is pretty tough too. So I don't know. NFC West is going to continue to be a fight. But whatever. You figure the Atlanta Falcons are not going to lay dead long. Then, of course, you got Philadelphia and Chicago. Chicago's definitely going to be up and coming. If they could ever get Mitchell Trubisky to turn the curve, I don't know. Mitchell Trubisky might be what holds Chicago back, though. Because I got a feeling what we're seeing now is he may be able to get a little better, but I don't see a whole lot of improvement in the future. He doesn't have any confidence. He doesn't have that gunslinger attitude either, or that mentality that you need. So here comes Nick Foles again. Dang, I didn't even know that was who he was going to. Man, see, these guys with Andy Reid, man, both of them are Andy Reid products. You neither one of you guys got any offense going on, though. All right, Niners. All right, come on, Nick. Give me something to cheer about. I can't even cabbage patch. Oh! There's no offensive push whatsoever. My God. Fangio's defense is just killing. Then again, the Eagles is too. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's 8 minutes left in the third quarter and no offensive movement whatsoever. It's going to take one of those miracle plays all of a sudden. Does anybody have one? Uh-oh. 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 That's a personal foul. Oh, man. Unsportsmanlike, Amos Jr. Yeah. Oh! I really think that's questionable. He was just he didn't know the guy had the ball out yet. That's a tough call. I feel sorry for you, fam. I mean, bro, I really do. That's. Yeah, Exum Jr. $53,000. You know, Exum Jr. Somebody wrote Exum Jr. gets $41,000 a game, and they took a game away from him and some. Hey, where's Khalil Mack? Ain't nobody seen Khalil Mack. Who was that on him? Khalil's being contained. I forgot all about him. Jason Peters? Jason put on some weight for this game just so he could deal with Khalil. Boy, Jason makes Khalil look like his son. Look at Khalil. Khalil can't get in past that big moose. But see, that's just how good that defense is. Khalil gets Peters out the way, if nothing else. Look at that. Boom! Boom! It's just too heavy. 1-on-1. 1-on-1, Khalil. I am shocked. You ain't got in there nowhere. This is the show to watch. Peters versus Mack. Oh, he's still... Oh, Peters pancake Mack. Get the blue tent ready. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, that's 300 pounds coming down on you. What's the distance? Multiply that distance. That's how much pressure. Oh, Khalil. All right, God, don't do that again. Dang. Are you kidding me? How many yards? Thank you. Somebody do some offense. Because I know Trubisky can't. Nicky, you got any offense? We need to be entertained at least one touchdown today. Actually, the first game today was that was a defensive struggle for a long time until the Chargers broke it open in the second half. But these are the teams that get to the playoffs, though. The teams with solid defense. And that's what you got to do. I mean, you can get all them offensive weapons you want, but it's not going to help you in the playoffs. I mean, to a small degree, but the defense is going to shut that down. A good defense will stop a good offense. We've seen that. Never, I mean, the most classic example was Peyton Manning, the most high-powered offense in the league that year, the Denver Broncos. And the Hawks cut that shit off so fast and won that. And we would have done the same thing. We had a great defense that year, too. Man. Foles steps back. He's looking for a target. He's going down deep. Oh! Flag. Give me a flag. That's definitely a flag. He was on him all the way. The ref was just waiting for him to catch the ball or not. Boy, that's it. Look at this right here. Right there, right there. Bump, bump, ride, bump, bump, ride. No, you can't do that, Prince. You can't do that, man. Right there, you really blew it. You got to turn your head around. You might have been able to make a play on the ball. They still ain't going in. The Bears will let you get 3. It'll be tied up. Boy, this is a game, ain't it? Talk about defense. It's just comical. Yeah, look out for Alshon Jeffrey. Look at Khalil Mack. That's it. They did it. I am amazed. Remember how much money we was going to pay for Khalil Mack? Khalil Mack wanted the same amount of money as Jimmy G. And then when we play the Eagles, he'd be a no factor. I'm starting to think maybe just leave all them dudes alone. Just go ahead and draft one. Because paying big bucks for man, it's just a scary thing, though. I want an edge rusher. God. He damn near didn't make that. I got it. Well, there he is. Nick Foles, Mr. December, pulls ahead. It is now 10-6. Nick Foles, as you expected, threaded the needle with that pass right in the end zone, and the Bears didn't know it hit him. Khalil Mack was looking up in the dirt as Peters has been burying him all day long. I'm shocked. Oh. And Gamer for Life, you're right. Goff just isn't that great. He's okay, but he ain't elite. And C-Chicken said, I hate the Seahawks more than the Lambs. Wait a minute. I hate the Seahawks more than the Lambs. Sea-Chickens. Oh, I guess that's he must be a 49er fan making fun of the Hawks. Jacques says, you have not told me if the 49ers hired Troy Aikman to be the quarterback coach. I don't think Troy's interested in that job, though. Oh, God. Jake Duke reveals the Rams is going to get exposed on Cooper Kupp, and they lost another receiver their last game. Vader says, see what happens when you run too tight and look. I wish we do that next year with Kittle and Selleck, or 2 tight ends. We did that a few times this year, but, that's a quarterback option a lot of the time. And our guys just really like to go. I think Selleck got froze out on a lot of plays. Tyler says, Diggs! Thanks, fam! Who would you rather have? And you say, it must be saying AD. I mean, what's his name? Antonio. It must be an AB, right? Or OBJ. Man, Antonio's not slowing down. I really don't know. How many years does Antonio have left, do you think? This is the thing I'm not sure about. Because honestly, I'd take Antonio Brown over OBJ, but if Antonio was like the same age, I'd take Antonio in a heartbeat. But OBJ's 26. I think I got to go that direction. Yeah. It's a tough call. I just don't really know. Both of them can get it done, and they can both do terrible damage to a defense. So I don't know. We'll see soon, because 49ers have already made up their mind, and they're going to go for one of them, if not both. And whichever one does land with us, that'll be the one they take. We'll soon see. Man. And then again, maybe none of it's happening either. Is there a wide receiver in this year's draft? Nobody's talking about wide receivers this year as far as the draft. I don't see anybody saying anything about any wide receivers. The mocks don't have, not even in the top 5 or 10. Like last year. Okie Niner, AB. I know you like AB. Boy, look at that. And no flag. Some of the prettiest defense I've ever seen. He timed that right. He leaped over just as the ball was coming in. And Rudy needs history lessons on his own team. Look at the timing on this. It's perfect, actually. Yeah, that was right. That was exactly right. I don't know if that was a foul. It was awfully close. I guess that's ref. That's his decision on that. Oh. God. Eagles are settling in now. You got a lead to protect. They could be dangerous. And in Chicago, of course, Philly says, you see us wearing short sleeves? It ain't cold, man. We feel it's kind of cold in Philly all the time. And look at the Bears. All the Bears got sleeves on. Whoa! None of the Eagles are wearing sleeves. Well, only a few of the Bears are wearing sleeves, though. Oh! Little as you is, taking that big man down. Nice solo effort. I'm impressed. Because if he'd have got running, whoa! Say, hey, you look like a clown, man. He would have never brought down George Kittle. Kittle would have juked him anyway. Or Kittle would have stayed on the ground and dragged him across that first down marker. Because he didn't have any help. 190 pounds. And you know that tight end weighs over 200 pounds? Way over. That's impressive. Bears, this is not your territory, man. I feel bad for you guys. Good effort, though. Maybe next year. There's a lot of maybe next year teams, right? And Christopher Gray, DK Metcalf in the second, hopefully. Hey, ain't that a wide receiver? I've heard that name. And Matt Miles, 072. Hey, Trubisky's a check down Charlie, man. And Mr. Fanquist, Las Vegas Ram fan, acts like his team isn't going to get butchered next week. Dan Landry, okay, now it's time to work that Ram. All right, let me see what. Mr. Lucas 49. He says, we're all the Bears fans talking about. Bear down. Somebody had to come up with a funny today. The Bears have got to bear down. And hey, I know the Bears' offensive does not look good. They don't really have one. And Mitchell can't generate any offense, not really. Jay Duke reviews Kelvin Harmon, North Carolina State. One of the underrated receivers in this draft. He reminds me of Michael Thomas from the Saints. All right. Because I figure the 49ers are probably going to take at least one receiver, but it'll probably be in the third or fourth round at minimum. Brian Burns, Travis, I checked him out. That's the defensive end. He needs to gain some weight, and they're actually encouraging him to come back to school one more year. He goes about 220, 240. He's about 6'5", 6'6", so he's pretty tall from what I remember reading on him. Christopher Gray says Ole Miss Metcalf. Second time I heard his name. Okay. The Bears' offense is all about gimmicks and tricks. That's why. Daddy-O's, you're right. I remember that from last week. They pulled one of those numbers on us. It didn't work, though. And Game of Life wants Aguilar. T12, we need to trade Goodwin in the next year first round pick to Pittsburgh. For AB because we will be a good team next year in our first next year. You know what? Now that I can also put up with. If you're going to get rid of the speed for Goodwin, you bring in AB. He's still going to ruin things down there. Yeah, I can live with that. Because I got to have a speedster. Got to have one speedster. I can see where that makes all the difference in the world. And Jimmy G, Marquise was his main guy. Kevin Steffi says, doesn't Ole Miss also have AB's cousin and wide receiver too? Well, still. Oh, all right. Philly's got the ball. A quick check down. A little room to run. First down, Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles got to. That's Sproles. Yeah, this got to be the team. The Bears aren't ready yet, and the Rams might. Hey, if the Eagles win, I think from what I read, if the Eagles win, they got to go play the Eastern Conference winner, right? Or the Eagles got to go to the Saints, right? And Cowboys will go to the Rams. Because if the Bears would have won, they would have been going to play the Rams. That would have been funny. Hey, give me a wide angle shot of that cameraman. I want to see what's going on with Khalil Mack. What's he going to say after the game? Well, Khalil, it's kind of a tough outing today. And Khalil, you have no comment? Khalil? I don't blame you. Give me a wide angle on this camera, man. I want to see what's going on with Khalil. That's hilarious. If anything, I want to see if we can trade for Peters, man. Look at 7-1. Khalil has no chance. And you know, the Eagles act like they knew Peters could keep him out. My God, I'm impressed. Well, first of all, Amukamara's holding him down so he can't jump. Referee, I don't know, man. You didn't make a call? I don't know if that's not been called or not. Oh, Amukamara pulled him. I guess, yeah, well, maybe that's legal. You got to be more physical than as a wide receiver also, though. You got to get him off you. I guess there's no chance we're going to get Golden Tate. Somebody say, hey, but didn't somebody say Golden Tate had a 1-year contract? Cohen's been quiet today. He probably won't be quiet now. The kick's coming to him. Hysterical game. Cohen's downfield. He's called for a fair catch. No Cohen run today. All right. Now back to the Mitchell Trubisky show. Come on, Mitchell. Do something. Yeah, Crabtree's at home crying again. There was nothing he could do. And they couldn't get the ball to him. That's what I mean about Lamar Jackson. He can't find any of his receivers. Of course, Crabtree may have not been gaining any separation either, but still, if you got a guy that runs around like Lamar does, he's supposed to be able to see you at some point. You're supposed to shake that defender. Michael, where were you? Thank you, Jeff 10. Don't forget to hit me some likes. You know, I love me some likes. Red zone goal 49 without an offense. The Bears can't win this game. That's because the Steelers took away their offense. Where was I at? I lost my spot. Oh, sorry. I missed you. Okay. Mark said can pick Debo up in the second round. Debo. Oh, yeah. A.B., Debo, Pettis, James, and Bourne. Okay, who you? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, you just left out Goodwin, huh? You know what's really funny, though? Because you're right. If you have Brown, having Goodwin is kind of redundant, huh? I mean, you need different elements out there. Any of these guys, no matter what, any of these guys in combination with George Kittle is going to be a huge plus. And Jay Duke reviews Riley Ridley. I've heard a lot about Riley Ridley. Has more upside than his brother. Whoa! Whoa! Now that's saying something. Hey, Diggs. Thanks, fam. He says, everyone talk about the Niners, but they haven't seen our best yet. No, I know. This is why people talk about the 49ers like last year's team was the 49ers. That was a team that had to come out that half of them didn't nobody even know. Yeah, that's all right. People can ignore the fact that everybody went down. I don't care. That's fine. That's just, it'll be fun to watch their face next year when the real 49ers come back. There he is. Trubisky reached back and threw that one for a change. You guys got 1 minute to go in this quarter. This game's not over yet, and I suspect it's one of those games that's going to come down to the last minute, and somebody's going to win it. I figure Chicago's going to eventually get into the end zone. I can't imagine them never getting into the end zone. Boy, Hicks and Fletcher Cox, man, them dudes, I want to see them standing next to each other. Mitch, man, that doesn't work. It worked that time, though. That's the best pass I've ever seen Mitchell Trubisky throw. Did you see his form and positions? The double cock? Bam! Mitch, I was kind of impressed with that, Mitch. I like that. I like it. See, that's the thing about jumping routes. You better know what you're doing. But they got some little people in the secondary in Philadelphia, don't they? All them dudes is little. There's like a safety, and both cornerbacks are all the same size, around 5'9". Now it's fun. Trubisky steps back. He fires. He's got another man open. Robinson is all of a sudden on fire. Trubisky to Robinson. Oh! This could ruin things for them. They got to switch sides of the field. One. He missed the foot. Boy, toe drag swag is an art. Everybody can't do it. Boy. Mitchell, man, you got guys. Robinson's running all by himself way back there in the flat. What are you looking at the check down for? Fire him up! Go downfield, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell. They can't guard Allen Robinson, Mitch. Man, he don't know. His coach needs to talk to him. Boy. I don't expect wide open. Exactly how you wrote it, too. Man, Jeff. Carlo Martinez wants. Carlo Martinez wants. What's up, Carlo? Yeah, you get a shout out. What's up, fam? It's not Carlo, it's Carla. You see the difference between Carlo and Carla, of course, is as obvious as it sounds. Carla is a senorita, and Carlos is senor. Hey, and Amanda Weber, let's go Bears. Bears fans, you guys got to bear down. I didn't start that, okay? Somebody else did that. Jay Duke reviews San Diego Chargers have 2 free agent receivers. I like Terrell Williams or Keenan Allen. Williams is not a free agent. Williams just got drafted out of Clemson. Is his rookie contract over? No way. This had to be year 3. He was out last year with a neck. No. We're talking about the same person. He ain't available. Keenan Allen. I don't know about Keenan Allen, man. If you're the Chargers, you better pay him. So, Mark Carter, if Shanahan thought that Allen Robinson was great, we would have overpaid to get him. Clearly, he's seen something on Allen that he didn't really think was worth it. Yeah. You know what? I would trust Shanahan on those kind of decisions, but what worries you about Kyle, he develops these, CJ should have never been out there as long as he was. Maybe they faked that injury or something so CJ wouldn't lose face. But Nick Mullins should have probably been out there after about 2 weeks. He went too long with CJ. But when you draft a player like that, you got to go with him as long as you can. With Solomon Thomas, I don't know who drafted Solomon Thomas. Do you? Was that John or Kyle? Oh, that's right. It's Big Show's birthday. We got commercial. Happy birthday to the show. Happy birthday to the show. Happy Niners birthday to the Big Show. All right, there he is again. Trubisky's going to run this one, and he'll be killed. Mitchell's at the 15-yard line. They got the ball downfield. Looks like they woke up. Eagles are laughing at him. I love it, the grass jammed up into the helmet. Mitch, what's happening right here? You waited too long. You had 12 was open, Mitchell. You processed too slow. Mitch, look at you. You're all confused. Oh, my Lord. Mitchell, that was your fault. Terrible decision making. Oh, my God. You better hope he makes this. You got 3. Now you're within 1. You blew that, Mitch. Boy, you blew that. Got scared and panicked. Yeah, Philly goes to New Orleans. And Dallas goes to L.A. Yeah, give me some AFC. It's Indy, Kansas City. Woo! That's going to be the game. Chargers and Patriots, I wonder. Maybe. Because the Patriots don't look like all that this year. But the Indy game, did you see Indy, man? Indy is serious, man. Quentin Nelson was making me laugh, man. Dude was wrestling people down in church. CT as if Oakland wins a lawsuit when the Raiders have to give the 3 rings to the 49ers. Oh. Khalil Mack. Khalil. Since 2015. But Khalil's done nothing tonight. And Daniel, everyone's looking for number 1 wide receiver, and we have a future Hall of Famer in Pettis. Hey, good point. Pettis started off like no other rookie. I am with you on that. There is no urgency to go after a wide receiver. 71. Hey, where's Khalil? Khalil almost got there. He did. Khalil made the play on that. Yeah, Mack, he did make that play. Got to give him a little credit on that. See, when it comes to rushing the quarterback, yeah, he can be contained. But as far as running around, getting the runner, Khalil said, if I can't get Nick, I'm going to get you run. Oh, got away. Ain't going nowhere. So the Bears, man, it's not just a one-dimensional defense, so they got guys up and down that line. Trevathan's a bad dude. He doesn't get enough credit for how good he is. Also, they got Hicks. I mean, they adding Khalil Mack was just damn near unfair. But that's how you build a defense. And that's how you end up in the playoffs. That's why we're not in the playoffs. Hell, we're not even in the picture, period. You got to get a better defense. But as I say, if some other guys are going to mature, I do like what I'm seeing from Ronnie Blair. I figured Ronnie Blair will be even better. You know, Ronnie Blair could actually battle for a starting spot, if you ask me. He's in on every play, and he knows how to shoot that gap. Oh, my God, I like Blair. What kind of handoff, Nick? If you wouldn't have done all that, Sproles would have got the first down. Terrible. Well, more yawn football. It's 10-9. Fourth quarter, 12 minutes and 9 seconds. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 12 minutes left. I mean, this is amazing. Wow. Got that bowl filled up, though. Whoa. Big boss man. For the Niners, I think we need defense more so than offense. That's so true. Well, the 49ers going to score points as long as everybody's there. And when you think of the offense we didn't have on the field that will be there next year, there is no real urgency to grab any offensive players. So, yeah, I agree. I think the only Daniel Andres believes that the only trades we'll make will be for offensive linemen. Derek Dubois says AB could be the difference in winning a Super Bowl, though. Okay, think about this for a minute, though. When's the last time you seen a wide receiver be the winning factor in a Super Bowl? Get back to me when you think of that. For some reason, that's a rarity. It's more likely to be the running back. Roquan Smith says, where the heck is Bust? Oh, Aaron Lynch, right? Good. Good question. What happened to Aaron Lynch? Aaron Lynch is going to end up on 2 or 3 more teams. You cannot be hurt. I saw him when he got hurt about 3 weeks. The 1 week before they played the 49ers, Aaron Lynch, I saw him walking off the field holding his arm like he's hurt. And Okie Niner says AB doesn't bring that much. He does actually. He can take the. He can really take the top off the. I mean, you gotta keep on your toes with AB. It's like Marquise Goodwin, but with a little better skill set. Derek Dubois is a top 3 wide receiver for Jimmy G. That could be interesting, but you know, I as I say, I don't see Jimmy G being hurting for wide receivers. The guys he has, they'll get it done. I mean, just between George Kittle and Dante Pettis, you've already got. Jimmy probably doesn't need a whole lot more than that, and he does have more than that, though. Alex Morrow, we should draft DK Metcalf. That's got to be the guy. You guys talking about him. If he's that good, though, he'll probably go in the first round. Jeff Tam believes Jimmy wants Antonio Brown. Hey, did Jimmy go over to that tweet and click? Alan Green, Antonio Brown brings a lot. He's the best receiver in the league. Comes. Hey. Oh. The lateral movement of this off defensive line of the Eagles is, and they are tough. Man. Look at this. Wham! Look like Fred Warner on that play. Look at that lateral pursuit. You know, we got a lot of names now, don't we? You know? I can't wait to see what DJ Reed looks like next year, too. When he was covered in a slot, DJ Reed was tough. K'Wan Williams has got a problem. A lot of time to throw. And Mitchell had plenty of time to throw and can't make a throw. Third and extremely long. Yeah, the Bears' offensive line doing a pretty good job actually protecting him. Trubisky had, one sack tonight. He hasn't even been pressured that much. But he can't see how to throw down the field. Either that or the coverage has been great coming from the Eagles. And we've seen the coverage, though. There's been some times it was really questionable. Snap Trubisky. Trubisky steps back. He scans the field. He goes downfield. Oh! At the Tanner Gabriel, Mr. Atlanta Falcons Kyle Shanahan trained, makes an outstanding catch. And nice pass by Mitchell. That's the second best pass I've seen him make. That sidearm shot was good, but that was nice. He put it at the only place he could put it to make that reception. Not bad, Mitch. They're going to get within field goal range here with 10:31. See what happens after that. Man, I don't want any more defensive battles like this in the playoffs. So, guys, somebody's going to get better football than this, man. I mean, I understand the fact it's playoffs and good defenses have to win, but my God, this is draining. Look at Long. Oh. Mitchell Trubisky is at about the 45-yard line. Trubisky stands back and does his double pump. It's becoming a routine. Uh-oh! Oh! He's got a man wide open finally. Bellamy stays on his feet, makes a catch. Mitchell Trubisky has made Ronbo shut the hell up. He can throw downfield. His receivers can make plays. Mitchell Trubisky, could I have been wrong? Honestly, if Mitchell Trubisky can finally get an offense going, this could be a dark horse to get to the Super Bowl. That defense is just really, you're not going to keep Khalil. Everybody cannot block Khalil Mack. Ooh. Does that mean the Bears will go play the Rammies? Are the Rams? Oh, touchdown. Touchdown. Look at you, Mitchell Trubisky. This is double barrel entertainment because, first of all, let me do a cabbage patch. I'm kind of impressed with that. Wait, whoa. Flag? I can't cabbage patch? On who? Offense? Defense? Yeah! Bears, I was just kidding, man. Mitchell, I was just playing. I knew you could do it. Oh! At 29, you're holding. Oh! Bears can beat the Rams. I take it back. Oh, please send Chicago to L.A. Either team was going to beat L.A., but the Bears will not only beat them, they'll embarrass them. I'm like the bandwagon in the middle of the game, right? I get on the Phillies bandwagon early in the game. All of a sudden he gets off, gets his ticket chopped by the bus driver, gets back on the Bears bus. Click. Thank you. I can see very well from here. Ooh. Mitchell showed me something on that one. Oh, my God. Yeah, go for 2 if you're smart. Wait, 15. That's not going to make any difference, is it? 15. Yeah, it would. 17-10 gives you a touchdown difference. You got the lead anyway. It doesn't make. Hey, coach, go for 2. If you don't go for 2, everybody will hate you. You're not going to win with 15 anyway. Well, you could, but you might be able to. We are going for 2. 2 PT attempt. 2 PT attempt. He didn't make it. Fumbled. Damn. You should have put more beef. You should have had that ball with somebody more beef to Taylor. See, that's where you give that ball to Hicks and dare them to tackle him. I can just see Hicks now. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Y'all better get out the way before I kick you in the scrum. You know, because that's why I always like Earl Mitchell coming out from defense and I played the nose, man, and crashed them dudes up the middle. I think that did work a couple of times, didn't it? I just don't remember when. But I know Earl Mitchell's out. I worked a few times, actually. You'll get out of best game changers are running backs and pass rushers. Yeah, that's true, man. It's not even wide receivers are rarely. Hey, it's a kid. What's up, fam? Jeff Tan, Jimmy last year was great. He'll be back to greatness again. Jimmy's just trying to learn the system. He's still Jimmy G. That's why I didn't pay that no mind. I mean, I could see what was going on. Jimmy G will return to form as soon as he knows what he's doing. Jerry Rice, Mr. Lucas, you got me there, man. Hands up. You got me, man. You know, Jerry Rice, so he's one of those few guys. Terrell Owens. Well, okay. Hall of Fame wide receivers, they do get involved in these kind of games. Yeah, it's true. I ain't going to argue, guys. Bears are grinders here. Ed Sharp is right. Daniel Andre, between the Wallace, last second TD. Yeah. I lost my spot there. Hey, come on, Mr. Fang. You can be. I don't like any of these teams. You can be wishy-washy on these guys. Okay, that says the Eagles and Bears that beat the Niners or beat the Rams. Yeah, no, I know, right? That's why no matter who goes, they're gonna beat the. And the Rams psychologically know they can't beat the. I mean, they can't run their offense on the Bears. Actually, this is the best thing that could happen. Because the Cowboys are like, you need a run game, though, to beat the Rams. If they got a run game, but Chicago hasn't shown me the run game today, but again, that's because the Steelers closing down that run game. They got 2 dynamic runners, and we know because we've seen them. We shut them down, too, though. All right, so here come the Eagles now. Nick Foles is still in play plenty of time, so we can't send Chicago to L.A. yet. That's way too much time. Man. Oh, look at this ice. Man, Oh! The Bears weren't ready on that play? Oh, my. You don't get you don't get penalized for having not enough players. Only too many. That's pretty funny. I forgot about that. Because as long as you don't take any advantage, but you put yourself at a disadvantage, it's your fault. This game may not be over yet. Nick Foles looking downfield. Nick almost threw an INT. Nick is going to solidify the fact Carson Wentz is going to be back. T-Ring 49ers will go 10-6 next season. Dang, the Cowboys will beat the Rams. The Cowboys sell commercials more than the Rams do. Martin Miles, right? We won't win until we are in our stadium. Oh, don't get me started on that. Hey, Albert Pasquale, hey, that was his guy from the Phils. Enjoy your channel. Hope you do super good. Hey, Albert, nice to meet you, fam. Oh, tell you what, though, this game is it's been tough to watch. There's been no real offense. Well, just this last second play, a few minutes ago, you finally see Mitchell Trubisky. All of a sudden, somebody hit him with a magic wand on top of the head. Stop being mediocre and make a play. And he did. 2 of them. That double pump shot he made downfield was impressive. I mean, the form was perfect. It's the same thing you give, like, you show film in high school. Legs apart, good stance, good balance, power coming off the back leg. Mitchell double pumps, hits Allen deep downfield. Boom! Or was that, oh no, that's Bellamy, wasn't it? Oh, Nick Foles threading the needle. Because all Philly's got to do is score a TD. And they're going to, and I guarantee you Nick Foles is going to remain calm. Because the Vikings had the Eagles beat last year. Oh, wait a minute. No, the Vikings had the Saints. That was the Saints and Vikings. Didn't Nick beat somebody in the last few seconds? Can't remember. Oh, it was the Eagles who beat, Case Keenum and company. Boy, look at Hicks, man. What the hell look at that dude, man? That dude's not human. Whew. Hicks looks like, how tall is Hicks? He's got to be at least 6'6", 6'5". And pad level don't mean nothing to Hicks. Get out the way. Oh! Good God. Hicks is one that couldn't. I remember when we played him, Nick could not throw the ball past Hicks. He blocked it 3 times in that game. Just awful. Finally rolled out of the pocket. Uh-oh. Hold, flag. That's got to be a flag. Maybe not. Because they were, he didn't turn his head around, though. And Roquan Smith has made one play in this game. We haven't seen him since. Roquan's got pretty good speed. Roquan held out all year long. And he knew he was going to get paid, didn't he? And entered back in the draft for this year. Would you pick him up this year if he entered back in the draft this year? Probably have to. Because Roquan, it's pretty hard to pass. Uh-oh. Nick, who are you throwing to? Nick, you're starting to look like you did in September and October. Or was it just September? Oh, man, why is it every cold weather area in the NFL, there's always a guy running around with his clothes off? Funny thing about that dude, he didn't turn blue. Well, they say the field temperature was 39 degrees. Can't you get hypothermia doing that? Man. Also, Melbert is in the Philippines. Hey, Melbert! Sup, fam? Yeah, Bob Buddy, Nick is really inconsistent, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Nick looks good one minute, looks just awful the next. America 81, Return of the Mac. You know? And Creole St. Croix says, here comes the monsters of the Midway. Michael Long, I tell you, man, who has a higher chance of beating the Rams? both of these teams. Because the Rams, they live off that offense. If the Rams can keep that defense on the bench and run their offense on you all day, that's how they win games. Now, if their offense is sitting down too often, then that's when the Rams become susceptible. So that's why either one of these teams, the way they play defense, man. That's why when you seen that game with Kansas City versus L.A. and there was 100 points scored between the two teams, neither one of them could stop each other, right? This is like just the opposite. Now, when that happens, obviously they don't have a defense that can stop. Granted, the Eagles or Bears don't have an offense to match up with Kansas City. But the thing is, it's okay. Just keep the Rams off the field. You'll eventually get like 10 to 12 points, and you can win. Big Boss Man say, I really hope the Rams lose. I'd rather see Brees or Khalil get one. Daniel, can the 49ers sign Peters in free agency? I wish. Boy, that dude, that's an offensive lineman. Although Kyle won't like him because he won't help with the run game. Trevor Marks, Rams better pray this ain't no blowout against Cowgirls. What kind of commercial is this? Okay. Anyway, Dallas can't get 6 rings. The Eagles must win. Oh, don't worry about Dallas getting those 6 rings. They're not ready for that. United says Fangio's rushing 2 to 3 defensive linemen since they have Mack. And in fact, I don't know why he didn't make that adjustment earlier. Shake the Freak says, hit that like. I'm just reading it. CJ and Saints taking it all away, probably. Oh, man. I wish. Oh, man. The Bears on offense is just really a sad thing to watch. Although, I wonder if Carson Wentz would have been able to move the offense a little better, though. Because this is not magic Nick Foles. This is just Nick Foles. A lot of time left on this clock, though. Can't call Nick out yet. Because the Bears really, they got 15 points. That's double digit. And they're liable to get 3 more. So we'll see. Mitch, you gotta get better moving that ball, Mitch, in case you're going to L.A., man. You got to score some points. Oh. Michael Miller hasn't been able to do his dance much tonight. Oh. Look at that Eagle defense, man. You got Fletcher Cox and Michael Bennett on the same team. You got Brandon Graham out there as well. It's this dude Jennigan, man. These guys are tough. Oh, man. Wish our defense could do this. And our guys are a lot smaller and leaner than these guys, too. I don't know, is that a good thing or not? I guess it is, especially since our front linemen are always dropping back into coverage. They missed him again. See, that's what no athleticism in your wide receiver can do. I mean, your defensive linemen have no athleticism. See, you can't catch guys like Russell Wilson. You can't run on these guys, but the quarterback can get away. 4th down. Bears did it again. They're bearing down. Tex-Mex, he said he would trade Solomon for Mitch. But why would you? You don't have to. We don't need a quarterback. All right. It's good field position. I mean, really good field position. Who does that? Bradley Pinion will do that every game, too. He's always got one kick that comes up short just when you really wish he wouldn't do it. What about safety John Johnson, the third? Who is that? Martin Miles, our D is good. It is. It's just young and still forming. Perry Howard, I keep forgetting we're in a different time zone and when I'm at 7:26 p.m. Big boss man. Perry Howard, 7:26 p.m. Where are you? Mac and Defoe, that would be, oh man. Mac Defoe. And go ahead, now you can go ahead and get, but we probably would have more wins though. You wouldn't be able to get Williams in. Quentin Williams, though, I really wonder. And the dude, Quentin Williams looks like these guys. I'm always thinking, wow, I wish we had this kind of a guy. Because most teams have some big, huge dude on that defensive line that looks like he drinks like 18 beers before the game, right? So all our guys that look like, what's so funny about that? I say that because we don't have any physically guys. Earl Mitchell looks a little pudgy, but he still looks kind of solid. But the rest of our guys look athletic and strong. You can actually see definition in their arms. Nick, you got to roll out of that area, man. Yeah, 2 minutes away from, I don't know, it looks like it could be Chicago. Yeah, Nick, hesitation, man. You didn't even have to take that next step. You could have just threw it. Yeah, that was on Nick. Oh, Mr. December's in trouble. Of course, this ain't over yet, though. I keep saying that. It's not over yet. Wait. You could strike at any time. Oh, look at Nick. It didn't work, though. Maybe, yeah, it worked. You see Nick do a 360 and still put that ball on the money? This is the funny thing about looking at a game like this. You don't have to be favored with either one. Whoever's ahead, you can jump on that wagon. Mr. Fang, don't judge me. I don't do this to the 49ers. Did that ball skip off the ground? Oh, no, he got just barely the fingertips. Boy, that was an amazing run. They had to have it. They're within field goal range. Oh! Oh! Boy. We see that happen too many times, though. Guys have the tackle made, they miss, and, of course, the runner gets whatever amount of yards. Oh, that's so annoying. And the Bears are the number one defense, aren't they? See, the Eagles got to be a close third or second. Who be number two? Patriots? If the Eagles are maybe the Eagles are number two. Foles, oh, with the miracle catch, that's got to be Ertz. Oh, of course. That's an Ertz catch. They just, above the rim. That's about right, too. Roquan's too short for that. Wait, look at Roquan looking around. Where the help at? I deal with this tall dude. Ertz didn't even jump. Uh-oh, red zone. Alshon. That was a silly play. That was a silly waste of down. Yeah, because you know what? Boy, they stopped the run today. Well, this is one thing. This is why I kind of like, because Gurley will not do no running against Chicago. And if Gurley don't run, the Rams don't run. It's like they turn the keys off of the engine. Oh, and run that jet sweep. Chicago really appreciates that. Oh, man. Is anything funny to watch Fletcher Cox smile? That photo's crazy. Oh. Where was I now? When I was Mac and Devo, that would be scary. I already read that once, huh? And Sheik the Freak Rudy saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly." The Bears will kick our ass. You know what? The Eagles will too. Look, the Eagles play hardcore defense too. Although, you know what? You can't say the same thing about that because the Eagles are playing against the Bears defense, which is not that kind of good. So it doesn't really, and if they allow them to have 15 points, it may be a better idea for the Bears to go and play against the Rams. Yeah. Martin Miles, Rod Simmons, golf is better than Mitch or Foles. Check the stats. Yeah, no, I have to go along with that. Yeah, well, he is. That's okay. He's better, but he's not going to help him any against that Bears defense. And Chargers going to beat the Patriots like the Niners did when we had Cap. But Rivers is not. I don't know. Rivers is actually. He used the big man today like crazy. Man, I mean, he really used Mike Williams. Uh-oh. Foles is going to find a big receiver, and he did. Oh! Couldn't hold it. Third and 9. Get 3 with 1:55 left. That'll be game if you don't get in there. Oh, yeah, 1:55 left. Wow, they burnt that clock up. The Eagles absolutely have to get into the end zone. Yeah, Aguilar missed that. I remember that's why a lot of people didn't like Aguilar. But this is game. This is game. We get 2 downs left. 3rd and 9. They got to go for it. 3 points ain't going to help with 1:55 left in the game. I thought he had it. Jefferson kills him, but he can't make a catch and just get up. He's got to get up and do a whole series of movements and let everybody know. Alshon, how many teams you been on? Alshon said, I just want to beat Chicago. They got rid of me when I was hurt and suffering. Whoa. Oh, yeah, the Bears need to. Wow, the Bears are in trouble here. Nick Foles is going to run a sweep. Watch Nick run around the corner. Woo, Bears. Khalil. Boy, this is intense now. If you was waiting for an exciting game to start, now it started. Oh, my God. Woo, Mack was in the backfield within a split second. Whoa. Oh. And you give the ball to anybody quick. If you can grab Darren Sproles, you can. Khalil must have like practiced chasing chickens in the summertime. My God. Oh, we're not going to commercial break? Oh. Why are you putting the camera on Matt Nagy? Put the camera on Philadelphia sideline, as their nerves have got to be shot. Foles hikes his leg. Here comes the snap. They ran the same stupid play and it did not work. Bears are still taking timeouts. Darren, she said, look, guys, don't give me that ball no more. I'm getting ready to go sit down. Darren says, look, man, as soon as I get the ball, they're right there with me. If the offensive line ain't going to do nothing, what you expect me to do? And they got that much room to work with. But both teams can play defense, so it's okay. Man, this is crazy. Are you ready for this? Oh, man. This is it. Eagles on the, what is that, the 1? Oh, they're 1 yard out. and they're having hell trying to get it. Sproles scans the field. Oh, it's not going to happen. Jeffrey couldn't hold on to it. That Bears defense comes through. It is 4th and goal. You're down to your last shot, coach. What are you going to do? Nick Foles stands there looking at the sidelines for some direction. Nobody's saying anything. And the Bears are playing it locked down, shut it up defense. Ooh. Damn. This is it. 4th down for game. Philadelphia, a yard away from the next round of the playoffs if they can just figure out how to fix whatever's wrong 1 yard out. There's no way. The Bears win this. I'm going to call it right now. The Bears got this. Oh, my God. Eagles, next year, you ain't getting this. I know right now you ain't getting this. Watch me get made a fool of. No way. Nick Foles rolls out. And Ronbo, shut up. It's Golden Tate. The Eagles pull off the miracle with 1 minute to go. But the Bears have got an entire minute to get that ball downfield. They're going for 2. This coach still doesn't understand. He's going for 2 to put him out of field goal range. They finally figured out and went to Golden Tate. Mr. December's at it again. Nick Foles, perfect pass. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I didn't see that one coming. All right, I'm wrong. Mr. Fang, I know what you're thinking. I said either team can beat the Rams. I'm fine with that. I don't want the Cowboys. I'd rather see one of these teams go to LA than the Cowboys, though. Damn. Carson Wentz is over there laughing. Well, so I'm not worried. Listen, you know the things that we do the funny lip syncs as he's over talking to Golden Tate, and Carson got that big grin on his face, and Carson says, "No, I'm not worried. They're gonna trade him. It's no big deal. I'll have another backup next year." Hey, look at Carson. He's a team guy. He comes over and congratulates this guy right away. Now, he didn't go congratulate. Hey, Carson, why did you come and congratulate Nick? Nick, run a quarterback sneak. That's a little too far out. They get this 2 points. If they don't get this 10 points, it's 2 points. It's going to be an exciting. Oh, they could. Oh, I was about to say they could take that back. Is that going to count? The Eagles went for 2 and they were turned back. See, we're not the only team that has a problem in the red zone, okay? Red zone is not something everybody can just do. Oh, we still got. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, my God. He's right. He has that much white. I don't know if that counts, though. He has that much white. Because the NFL, I mean, they do things differently. I don't know if that's. Does the plane constitute right? If you draw a straight line up, it runs into the football. Oh, you keep watching that slow-mo, you keep wondering. You know, you can't be fumbling that ball. And if you ain't got no better hops than that, you should have had your offensive lineman fall down. Essentially, you guys didn't execute that properly. You just take the legs out of the defensive surge. You don't hit them high. Nah, that's coming back. It barely scrapes against that line. But if they give it to the Eagles, the referees will not be able to leave Chicago. Well, Nagy got 1 minute. But you got Mitchell Trubisky. And that's not a good thing. Damn. You guys probably should have went ahead and got the extra point. You know why? Because they're not going to run a touchdown on you. 56 seconds. This turned into a fun game. What? They're still talking about this. Wow. I thought it was just, here we go. Yeah. Yep. And a fumble. You know, you guys don't have Robbie Gould anymore in Chicago. Even if you get there, the field goal kicker's going to be so nervous, his leg is going to fall off. He can't win like this. You got to get a touchdown. Bears, I wanted you to go too, man, because I know if you guys go to L.A., the lights is out. Eagles, now the Cowboys got to go down there, which I am not excited about, but I figure they can do it because they can run. He's going all the way. He's already going to get him in field goal. He almost got him in field goal range. I think he did. God, Cohen is good. It's like both teams got the same makeup. Both of them got these hard-nosed defenses. Both of them got Darren Sproles is on the other side in the name of Cohen. Oh, look at him skipping. That jump cut. That was pretty. Ooh. God. That's impressive. Mitchell, you need about 2 first downs and your boys in field goal range. Now you got to deal with Fletcher Cox, though. Nice defense. 40 seconds, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. You guys are going to call a timeout? Are you out of timeouts? Why is the clock still? That's a passing play, too. They say this guy's got the range. Parkey has the range. 44 seconds to put it back. Pressure. Oh, he's got it off. He's got a man. Oh! The Bears are going to LA, I think. Oh, my God. They're in Parkey's range. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. What did I say about Mitchell Trubisky? Khalil all of a sudden woke up. He had his Khalil sitting there saying, man, as long as I can get somebody, I can't run around this big dude, man. He's been working me all game long. I'm tired from carrying his butt around all game. Ooh. Robinson. Why is Carson so amused? They're already in field goal range, aren't they? Maybe not. No, they're in field goal range. No, well, maybe. 40, yeah. No, they're in there. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I was counting wrong. No, they're there. They're there right now. I was looking at the wrong end of the field. 25, 24. He stayed in bounds. 22, 20, 19, 18, 7, 16, 15, spike. 3rd and 2. You run another play or not. Oh, man, Parker's going to be a hero of the year. Oh, man. Ooh. And if you miss this kick, Cody's missed a lot of kicks this season, too. Just think if you guys still had Robbie, you'd have this game right now. Robbie kick you one in from 45 or 50 in a heartbeat. Oh, this dude Parky. He's been missing things all year long. I love it. Oh, he throws the outfield. He's got a man. No, he's got nothing. You gonna run one more play? No, Parky's gonna go do it. Oh, the pressure must be killing him. This is when you can't feel your legs. The crowd noise turns into this humming sound in your head. I would not be you right now, Cody Parkey. Or Parker. Is it Parkey? Yeah, Parkey. Cody Parkey? What kind of name is that? That's a long way. I don't think he's going to make it. And he made it. That's good call, Coach. He was going to make that. Can he do it twice? Hilarious. He made it with room to spare, right down the middle. Does he have 2 of those kicks in him? Will Nick Foles continue his miracle his miracle season end? What a game. This is playoff football. Hey, can we play this kind of football, fam? I think, man, Jimmy G, I know can. Yeah, we can. Because I think he lives this. He's got to get that playbook down right, though. He's got to get the timing with these guys. He missed it. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. That is so... Parky, you will be on a plane. My God. Boom. What are the odds of hitting the ball is that big. Look at that distance. The pole is only that wide. How the hell did you hit it? Oh. The entire city of Chicago just turned. Oh, the lights were already out. Now even the street lights go out. Oh, my God. Look at Hicks. Oh, that's so sad. The number 1 defense in the league. Oh, Bears, I feel bad for you. You had it. He had the first one. Oh, I blame the coach for calling timeout. You evil, wicked coach. How could you call timeout? Oh, Parky, man, that's so sad. Keep your helmet on, man. That's terrible. Oh, that's painful. Wow. Brilliant call by the coach to call timeout. Howie comes over and says hi to his brother. Oh, man. Tell you what I'm doing, fam. It's going to be really quick. I tell you, I'm going to set up. We're going to go ahead and get our conference going today. Hilarious game. Parky, man. Wow. He's going to be on suicide watch for the rest of the night. Anyway, see you in just a few minutes, actually. It'll be sooner than the 20 minutes I've been talking about all the time. Just a few minutes away. Hey, don't forget to hit that Oh, I think I've lost it. Niners!